Good.
All right. This is session 5 of the trial arc, Black Blizzard Rising. It is the 4th of 7th month, about 1 in the afternoon. You guys are going to introduce yourselves first. Go around the table.
Matt, I'm playing Malfurion the Druid.
I am Austin. I'm playing Boar, the Blood Mage.
I am Kevin. I'm playing Bach, the Goblin Shadow Mage.
I am John. I'm playing Steve, the Kalesh.
And I am Kyle. I'm playing Angus, also a Kalesh.
All right. That's who everyone is. All right. It is the 4th of 7th month, 1 in the afternoon. You guys are just rolling into Ragridge, coming from the west. Everybody, make an intuition plus perception observation, or instead of observation, you may make a 6th sense check.
Intuition plus perception observation.
Yes.
I think that's just fine. 7.
I got a 4.
For observation or 6th sense?
6 cents.
Okay.
3.
Good.
2 for 6 cents.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good day today. I got
Griffin.
I got 6 for perception and observation.
Observation,
whatever you
okay.
wanna call it. And I got 3 6s. So
Oh,
Loading them up, I
I'll
guess.
really change that.
we have something called a hero's pool. Anytime you roll a 6 on a die, you can either re-roll it and immediately add any additional hits to your
So
current
it
roll.
already counts as a hit.
It already counts as a hit. When you roll up a 6, it counts as a hit automatically, and then you have the option of either rolling it again to see if you get an additional hit, or you can put it in that tower over there for anyone to grab.
So
Similar.
I rolled a 6, so can I add it?
Yeah, you can add 1, or you can re-roll it.
I'll add 1.
All right. And anytime you want, you can pull a die or 2 die or 10 die or whatever from the hero pool. It doesn't have to be any special actions. Just when you're rolling dice pools, there's a cap on how many dice you may have in a pool. It's equal to your level plus 10, so 15. When you pull up a die from the hero pool, that cap goes away, so you can just pile the dice on.
Especially if you're like fumbling. It's sometimes better.
So you got a 4 for 6th sense.
Yep.
6th sense. You got a 7 for observation.
Yeah.
So you guys, I was gonna have them recruit you. I'm just gonna say they picked you up in Lakewood
Okay.
because you're a lumberjack. You guys picked up Angus in Lakewood. He was a lumberjack that was a hunting and lumbering town. He decided to come hang out with you guys and do some good in the world.
Sweet.
If everyone's okay with that. So you guys are riding in town.
Bach's good with it.
You happen to glance north. You don't see anything north, but you feel like a sinking sensation in your gut that something bad's on the horizon.
The sun sets north and horizon.
Good point. Touche. Yeah. All right. That's it. So you guys are back in Ragridge. Everything seems fairly okay in town. You're not picking up any weird magic. You don't see any fires or signs of destruction. There's no gangs of strangers lurking around or about. Everybody's going about their business as normal. The Pearl Poignard, which is the local saloon, is full up with a lunch crowd. You hear metal banging on metal at Red Smithy. Jim Urban, the guy that runs the stable, is shoeing a horse out in front of the stables. You can hear Carter Cade off north into the town screaming Jimothy at the top of his lungs. Do you guys have anything you want to do? Do you want to go reconvene with Granny Dusk? Do you have anything in mind? Or are you just returning to give Granny the download about what you've been up to?
Thought that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
Essentially.
All right.
You know, we've got a lot to fill her in on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one that's hiding her stash.
Yes.
I will
If you-
fill her in on everything.
Oh, God. If you want to bring
Everything
up
I
a picture of
witnessed.
Granny Dusk so he can see her.
Yeah.
I'll let him know everything I witnessed. Well, they picked me up in this tavern, and we walked here. It was kind of a little bit of a start. There was some brush, a little bit of grass. We saw some animals.
That's Granny Dusk. She runs the Swaggering Stallions tavern or inn, and also the general store. She's a little old goblin lady. She looks very old, but goblin old age is like 30 or 40. So she's probably about 50. I think that's what she said. So you guys head over to the Swaggering Stallion. You drop your horses and the giant boar off at the stable. No need to bring them with you to the inn. You're almost to the door of the stallion. You can hear Granny Dusk talking to someone inside. Do you kind of pause to listen, or do you just go right in?
Go right in.
Wait. Bach wants to listen.
Do you listen to Bach, your little new goblin friend?
I pause for a moment. Yeah.
Okay. You guys pause for a moment, and you hear Granny saying, I think it's time to bring them in on this. They're good lads. They bled for Ragridge and the other towns. You hear someone respond saying, you're not wrong, Dame Dusk, but it's not my call or yours. You carry weight, but you're not an insurrectionist, and I'm just a field man. Barker reporting on them trying to bust into his bank is a black mark against them that won't wash away anytime soon, even if you smooth it over with him. And then you go in.
Yeah, I go in.
You go in. If you guys follow, you see Granny Dusk smoking her little silver skull-faced pipe while she's seated on a stool. Her face breaks into a wide, toothy smile as she sees you guys. Whatever they were saying, they immediately cut off, and she says, "Oh, dearies, you're back." And leaning against the counter is a dude with a mohawk that you recognize. Bring up Tuck. That is Tuck. You recognize him from multiple places. When he had a full head of hair, he was the piano man at the Pearl Poignard, but he was also playing a banjo in the Kitten's Lick in Crooked Tusk when you were there. Bach, you recognize him as the guy who threw a stick of dynamite at the cops you were in a standoff with.
Save your asses.
And he's the one that yelled for you guys to get the fuck out of there before you went and spoke to Jeff.
And that's where I stole his gun, or the sheriff's gun.
That's where you stole the sheriff's gun. He glances at you guys and says, "Good to see you again, boys. Glad you made it out of Crooked Tusk. Watch out for Upburn. He's a bitter, vengeful shit." And he moves to slide around you guys to leave the stallion.
Thanks, Tug.
Kind of.
Yep.
All right. So, Granny,
do we know that Granny Dusk and Tuck are
Do now.
you've never seen him interact before.
Okay, that was my question. I
Yeah.
didn't think so. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, you've never, and you don't recognize the word, you recognize the word insurrectionists, but you feel like when he said it, it was with a capital I rather than lowercase. You don't
Like it's a
recognize.
group.
Yeah, you don't recognize it as the name of a group, but it seemed like they were speaking of it as a group they both know of, and Tuck is possibly part of.
Bach kind of lets Tuck walk out.
Oh, we'll get to that. Granny Dusk brings out a few glasses and a bottle of sweet potato rum, roughly the size of her head, and starts pouring all of you drinks. She sips hers and closes her eye, and a toothy grin spreads across her wrinkly face. And she says, Cade knows his business. That's the damn truth. Cade is a Kalesh potato farmer in town. Carter Cade is a human boar rancher.
And is there a specific Cade she's referring to?
Cade, the Kalesh. The sweet potato farmer also distills sweet potatoes and makes rum out of them. I don't know if it's possible, but I'm saying it is.
I don't see
I
why
don't
wouldn't
know. I
they?
watch Moonshiners. They
Anything with sugar in it can be fermented, I think.
Yes. I see.
Doesn't mean it'll be good, but
Doesn't mean it'll be
yeah.
good, but... she says, now go ahead and tell me what you boys have seen and heard and done since you left Ragridge 6 days ago.
That is a crazy
How long,
timeline.
how long of a trip was it from the logging camp?
I don't know, like 20 hours, 24 hours, something like that.
So when was the last time we reported back to Granny Dusk?
After you fought in the canyon.
No, I thought we sent. No, because I thought we went. No,
We didn't go back to Ragridge. We went
You
basically a whole
Yeah.
circle around.
Yeah.
you went up to Crooked Tusk and then just did a long circle around.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So it's
I
been
thought
a
we
minute.
sent something.
So it's
back.
been about
guess maybe
a
we
day. I've been with these guys, and so far, just a lot of tall grass, some wild animals,
And who are you,
a couple
dear?
rocks. Angus.
Lovely to meet you, Angus. I'm Granny Dusk.
Hi, Granny
Welcome
Dusk.
to Ragridge. Have you been before?
No, never left the logging camp.
Oh, lovely. It'll be a new experience for you. And you've fallen in with a good crowd here. These boys are good boys that have done a lot of good work in the area.
Aside of that, I'm clueless as to what even's going on here, so
He's got a strong axe.
He's got a strong axe. Very useful.
he takes his axe and he slaps it on his shoulder and he's like, "This is kindness."
Oh, how delightful. So lovely about the grass, what have you boys done?
Oh.
What have you seen? What have you discovered?
If you talked with Tusk, I assume you know about Crooked Tusk.
He filled me in a little bit about what happened in Crooked Tusk.
Saved her ass.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
Yeah. I've heard of this Warden Upper, and I'm not surprised at his behavior.
Yeah. Good thing Tuck was there. Okay, so. Yep. Cheers off. Trying to come back.
Okay.
Found a chalice in
Crooked Tusk.
Crooked Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
We found a chalice in
Lakewood.
Lakewood. We also visited Crowbury.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Shack.
Yep. We visited Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, and Jeff said this has happened before.
Mm-hmm. Did you just give her the download
Yeah,
like what
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
suggest? She says, "I can't say I'm too surprised that there's more to that moonshiner than meets the eye. He and his demon are mighty powerful. It's easy to get discouraged by what he shared of Chirzov and the Bloodless's history, but there's an important piece of info he told you all that I want to make sure you paid attention to. Chirzov and his Bloodless have been defeated before, which means they can be defeated again. And that don't mean it's going to be easy. Don't mind it, and it might not be clean, and it might be a heavy cost, but they can be defeated, and I think it's important to keep that in mind moving forward."
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do you have any tips on how we can reduce the effects of these chalices or whatever we need? These anchors.
I don't rightly know. Everything we've learned has led me to believe that they're a strange form of magic that not many people know anything about. Tuck knows a little bit about it, but not in a practical way. It seems like if what Jeff told you was that we need to. I mean, if we have to, we can find some artillery, put them over on a hill, and blow the shit out of them, and try and hide this big chalice that anchors Chirzov to this realm. I think if that's the way it's got to be done, that's the way it's got to be done. I don't think.
Well, it's not just one big chalice. It's
Right, but if you get rid of one, it makes the other ones bigger, right?
That's why I say we bomb them from afar. I don't know where we'd get a piece of artillery.
Dude, that's pretty far.
I think Boar's magic is about there.
And I won't roll well, so it's fine.
I was gonna say I should have took that feat, that jump feat.
How'd you get a crit fail on 18 dice?
I'll be the first to do it.
Statistically impossible. Hi, Arya. Let me think on. I wonder if we could just dump it into the Shadowlands, Bach. It sounds like this Chirzov is from a different reality. Maybe we throw it into another different reality. At least it's not on Thuck-S.
Isn't that what your pocket thing, that shadow pocket thing, was attempting to do?
His little shadow pockets are kind of like little miniature Shadowlands.
Ooh, put the shit.
Would I know? Would that be the best way to do that, or would
I don't know. I don't know if any of you here have enough knowledge to say if that's the best way to dispose of it. And who's to say what this weird magic would do when interacting with like disembodied souls in the Shadowlands?
Well, I'm just saying if you put them in that mysteriously little pocket, right, and then you put those in another pocket, and then you put that pocket in this space.
How many?
I mean, I recall a tale where there was this man with a legendary spear was able to stab into the shadows and pull things from the shadows out into the shadow realm. Perhaps some sort of device could work in a similar, like maybe from afar, like put them way far away and then like shadow magic-y stuff and
Yeah, now you have to find a god to kill so we can turn it into a weapon.
yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. To kill a god.
It's not a god. It's just a
demigod.
supernatural being beyond time and space. It's
Not the same.
not the same thing.
No. Just blow up this planet.
I hesitate to say we just tossed the whatever the big anchor is, the depthless chalice of old night, I think it was called.
That sounds right.
I hesitate to say we just toss it down Pauper's Pit because that makes a target out of Ragridge in the future for whatever other crazies these objects attach, and we don't or attract, and we don't quite know how deep Pauper's Pit is. We've thrown Ragridge community has thrown bodies down there in the past, thus the name Pauper's Pit, but I don't quite. I haven't spelunked in it, so I don't know how deep it is.
Can we just like launch this fucker way deep in the ocean?
It sounds like this chalice and Chirazov want to be found, and who knows what kind of creatures it can attract, or what kind of external influences it can work on the world around it.
Great. So it's the one ring,
But many cups.
but a lot of them, yeah.
But if we have to, sinking it to the bottom of the ocean may be an option, at least in the short term. Do you tell her what you encountered at Wheelbarrow Mine? If you remember
Oh yeah, that's where.
Oh,
they
yeah,
found
like the
dead
bodies and
but
stuff?
the,
Yeah.
there were bodies that were smushed there. There was fresh devastation. The
Yep.
whole place was ruined. And
We
Yeah.
didn't go
I
past
want to
the
know if she
sign.
knows anything more about that.
now that's fairly what you've described is fairly peculiar. I've said before that I think that Wheelbarrow closed because the copper and silver dried up about 50 years ago.
But then it went to different
The old Ethan, young Ethan's father, believes that to be a lie. I'm mighty curious now why he believes that to be the case, given what you saw there. I'm also mighty curious why the Bloodless were wandering around up that way. What were they hoping to find?
I don't
They
know.
found a quick death.
That's true.
Well, then we tracked them to the other place, though, right? The ruined castle. They were meeting at ruined castle.
It seems like the ruined castle and the stone forest are the source of these Bloodless, where they're congregating and coming from. And it seems like at some point, you all, if you're inclined, are going to have to head up there to see if we can discover more about what's going on up there.
Once
Whether
we
it's
find that big artillery, that's what we
get the artillery
Looking for artillery.
Hello, my name's Art.
What town is he in?
Do you go over everything that happened in Lakewood and that kind of thing?
Yeah.
I'm
I would
just,
assume so.
I'm just dotting through my prepared
Yeah, yeah,
dialogue
yeah.
here, and then we can get to like, free roaming. She would say in response to that, "I'm glad Lakewood is secure. They'll be shipping me new flooring for the stallion when the time comes. But more importantly, I'm glad this sorcerer is no longer around to be putting animals together in bizarre ways. It's strange, though. Everyone else that has come under the influence of these anchors, you describe them as behaving in a very specific way. You made it sound like everyone who fell under the sway of these cups, like they were emptied of emotion and feeling and wanted to show the cups to others. So to bring them under the sway of Chirazov as well. This sorcerer in his cabin just kept creating weird animals, and those hyena men didn't seem to be affected by it, you said. It's strange, but perhaps our mad sorcerer was too mentally resilient to be influenced, and they just didn't understand that he was just a crazy madman and had nothing to do with the chalice. It's hard to say without talking to them further, but I'm not sure that's something we need to do. Best to leave them be. And then
So we need to have even worse willpower resistance, and then we can be not affected by it. Is that what I took from that?
I don't think that's what she's saying.
I think she said
That or
no
your
cycle.
intelligence needs to be very, very low.
Depending on editions of D&D, you could be too stupid to be affected by psionics.
It's true. That is somewhat true.
You'd have to be the kind that remembers breathe,
I
breathe,
think Nana's got to be
breathe,
close.
breathe.
You got an alarm clock that goes off every 10 seconds.
She
Take a
says,
breath.
she says, this is a lot of info to mull over, boys. You all set your stuff down, unpack, mosey over to the Pearl Poignard and have yourselves a round and some lunch. Tell Joe it's on Granny. What would she say? Go to head to the Pearl Poignard, have yourselves around. Tell Joe it's on Granny. I'll make us a nice hearty lunch, and we can conversate more about what our next plans are once some food is in our bellies. That sound like a fair plan to you boys?
Yep, I'm starving.
Okay. Do you want to ask her about Tuck at all before you? Or do you want to leave the situation be?
Yeah, I do, because she's like, yeah, we'll get to that. And I was
Okay.
like, wait. What, Tuck, what was that all about? I'm starting to realize we've seen him a few times. Is he following us?
It's not my story to tell, boys. If you're curious about Mr. Tuck, go ahead, find him, put the question to him, and the matter will be between you and him. You know me, I don't like to run and tell tales. I do it as little as possible. I can tell you this, though. He's opposed to these bloodless, and he's not alone. Anything more than that, and I'm risking breaking promises I've made to Tuck and people he knows. If you're that curious about him, you'll probably be able to find him at the Pearl Poignard. You can talk to him while you're getting around. Reasonable?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So,
Fail at finding.
do you guys leave the stallion and go have a round at the Pearl Poignard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
First out the door.
You don't necessarily have at this point. You don't necessarily have to go to the Pearl Poignard if you don't want to. Like, if there's anything you want
I
to
heard
go.
free booze.
Okay. If you want to go talk to anyone else, or you want to find Tuck and that kind of thing, that's fine. But first, same as I had you make earlier: intuition plus observation, or perception observation, or perception sixth sense, whichever you want.
Wow. Same roll. 2.
2. Observation. Or did you?
Why don't I do one? Sorry, it'd be a 3.
Okay.
Spoke too soon.
1 6 cents.
How did I get better than you on that?
I heard free booze.
I got 2 for observation.
1.
1. Okay. All right. Everything's fine. You don't notice anything.
See, told you.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds about
Me and
right.
my family are we're really mulling over what our future plans are going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Distracted.
I'm going for the pint.
Yes.
So you guys head to
Call
the
whiskey.
Pearl Poignard or wherever else you want to head. It's kind of starting to empty it out at this point. Lunch is kind of over with. People are returning to their jobs and their day-to-day stuff. But you find a table. You see there's a stairway leading to the second level. And at the top of the stairs on a railing is Tuck. He's kind of leaning across it. He's nursing a beer. If you want to go up to him, you can. Otherwise, you can sit down at a table and have some beers. What do you want to do?
Sit down and have a beer.
Okay. Angus goes and sits and says hello to Joe. Joe introduces himself. He's the proprietor of the place. I think there's a picture of Joe. If you want to get a look at Joe.
Joe.
So he's the proprietor.
That's Joe. He's the proprietor of the Pearl Poignard.
I guess I belly up to the bar and I ask for a pint of his
Whatever.
finest booze, whatever he's got. And I go, so Joe, what do you know? And
Not a damn thing.
not a damn thing.
Not
All
that
right.
kind of bar.
Not that kind of bar.
Joe has a magical cooler etched with words of power, so he has a nice frosty beer for you.
All right, I take
What
it.
does everyone else want to do?
Kind of just bump Bach and point up to Tuck. Just make sure he knows that he's there. If you want to go.
Yeah. Let me grab a drink and let's go talk to Tuck.
All right.
I go to Joe and I ask, Boar, you want anything?
No, okay.
Alright, I'll do a double whiskey, and then me and Boar are gonna head over, and anyone else if they want to come, head over and talk to Tuck.
Okay. Do you continue drinking at the bar, or do you follow them?
How much free booze is there?
As many rounds as you want.
I'm gonna stay in the bar.
Okay. Okay.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
I'll ask the bartender what's the, I can't think of his name.
It's been
Tuck?
a long
Tuck is
time in the
drinking.
woods.
I'll buy him around while I'm up there.
Okay.
Since it's free.
It's on Granny Dusk.
It's on Granny Dusk. All right. He's got a mostly finished beer. He takes a beer from you. Thank you, friend. He clocks you guys coming, and he doesn't run away or hide or anything. So, all right, you're up on the stairs with Tuck. He's kind of relaxed, leaning against the railing. Did you guys need something?
I want to thank you for the gun.
And
Better in your hands than Upburns.
and saving our asses.
Yeah, that too.
Ain't no
But,
problem.
You know, we can't help but notice we keep running into you.
I'm around.
Yeah, but you seem to be around wherever we are. What gives?
Well, I suppose there's no harm in saying such. I'm part of a group called the Insurrectionists. They've been around for a while, centuries. They go by a lot of different names from time to time, but right now they're the Insurrectionists. I'm around you guys because we're tracking the same things. Chirazal, the Bloodless, Old Knight.
What do you want it done with it?
Well, you guys met with Vitash and Jeff, right?
Yep.
You know the story. These things are around for a lot of the time. And you recall that Jeff didn't know the name, but he mentioned there was an organization that was dedicated to fighting.
Yep.
You might have learned from him that the insurrectionists have been fighting Chirazov and creatures like him for centuries. That's what we do. We want them out of this world, and it's not always possible, but we try to stop them when we can and keep things from getting too bad when no one's stopping them. Dame Dusk used to be a member ages ago. I mean, her grandmother Dusk was a member ages ago. That cough was Tuck coughing, not Clint. Mostly my job is to keep an eye on the area. Things haven't reached a point where the insurrectionists are going to get involved, but we're getting close. If you guys can't figure out what's going on and stop it.
So what did you find in Lakewood? Because you were there before we were? Yeah, he was there before we were.
I don't think you ever saw him in Lakewood.
We
He
were
was in-
Crooked
he was in
Tusk,
Crooked
and then
Tusk?
Also,
Coburg.
Yeah, but we missed him by a couple days because we were, or maybe that was.
we missed the Bloodless attack.
Yeah, you missed the bloodless attack in Lakewood
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
it was. Okay.
because you were passed out from
Yeah.
fucking with
Yep.
the chalice.
Yeah.
From past stupidity.
For 16 hours. Okay, I got that mixed up. I thought we missed him. Sorry.
As far, what was I gonna say? Oh, I think that's about all he would be willing to say about the insurrectionists and what they're about. That's their thing. They keep an eye on where the anchors pop up. They keep an eye on who's like getting involved with the anchors. They keep an eye on who's opposing.
Does he know that we have two?
He probably not, because he wasn't in Lakewood, and that's where we got the second one. He might know you have one.
Should we tell him or not tell him?
Well, how many anchors do you know of?
How many anchors do I know of? I know there was one. I know you guys have one. It's hard to say. I'm assuming they've got one out in the what's it called? The Stone Forest
Ruined Castle.
and the Rune Castle. I'm assuming they've got one or more. I don't know. I don't know that the Depthless Chalice of Old Night has made an appearance yet. But it's hard to say how many chalices there are without really getting into their business. I think the attacks. I think the attacks are what they do when they don't have chalices to drop off in town. So maybe they tried with Lakewood and they couldn't get any traction, so they decided to destroy it.
And that's kind of what we've noticed too. Is usually a cup in the town means that there hasn't been massacred.
Yeah, that's generally how it's been going.
So there's got to be one on where we're at, right? So the town hasn't got massacred yet.
I don't know. Well, I guess technically the town does have one. It probably has.
Yeah, but it's not. Vex doesn't do anything right now.
Do you guys? He asked you guys. Do you guys have any idea what you're really up against? Have you figured that out?
No clue.
He takes a long pull off of the fresh beer and.
Well, would we have an idea from Jeff?
Jeff kind of gave you the vibe that these are supernatural creatures, like Cherzov is a supernatural creature, but I think he's looking to tell you a little bit more to kind of fill in some dots. You guys spoke to Jeff, so you probably know a little bit, but I'll just fill in some gaps. I'm not sure I should be telling you any of this, but Dame Dusk said you guys have bled in the fight against the Bloodless, so that's worth something to me, even if it's not worth anything to my bosses. With a name like Insurrectionist, it sounds like we're anarchists or something, rebels. But the problem with translating your group's name from one ancient language to the newest one every couple centuries is that it loses meaning. Doesn't matter. Words are interesting, but it's not relevant right now. There's a group of beings. We call them the Lords of Old Night. They ain't gods, they ain't elementals or demons, but they're something. They don't belong in this world. Our leader, a goblin by the name of Alst, is a science guy. He says our brains cannot numerically process how ancient they are. The number's so big it has no meaning. It's like a 1 and then a 0 for every living humanoid being on Thuckas. The era, the reality they're from has crumbled to dust, excuse me. But these things keep sticking around. They don't go away. And they keep trying to be present in the world. And the insurrectionists, we try to keep that from happening too hard because they make reality weird. You guys are sorcerers. You've seen their magic. It's fucking weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't belong.
Yeah.
These, if you guys prod him for more information or anything, I think he would continue to say they're not evil. Half of them that we know of, and it's hard to say how many there actually are, but they're not evil per se. They just, half of them don't even know what they're doing. Like one of them, Navarre, the Beast of Old Night, is just this fucking wolf thing. He wants to hunt and kill and eat prey. He's got no idea he's ripping holes in reality and transforming people into fucking werewolves when he starts pushing his essence into this world. There's this one, his name's Viren. He just wants to party, like literally. That's his whole thing. He influences people and they start partying, and not weird, fucked up sadomasochistic hedonist shit. Just like have a beer and a laugh. Like that's it. That's all he does. Some are more sinister and intentional with how they disrupt our world. Cherzov is kind of like on the low end of the scary bad spectrum.
Oh, that's comforting.
He wants blood and gold. He doesn't know why. He doesn't know what he's doing. There's a little bit. He knows he wants what's here. He doesn't know how to get it, and all he can do is just kind of scream mindlessly until someone pays attention. Usually, the threat from Cherzov is his followers. He ends up coming across the path of someone who's focused and intelligent, and they start using his power for their benefit and come up with a plan. All this cult shit around him, it's complete fabrication by his followers. He doesn't understand that they want power. He doesn't understand why they would need power. He just wants blood and gold. Any follow-up questions? Anything?
So is there like a centralized leader of the Bloodless as of right now?
Hamish. You've come across his name.
Okay.
You've come across the name
Yeah.
Hamish.
Did we
think-
have context to it beforehand?
What's that?
Did we know like Hamish was the leader, or
It was one of. I don't know that you would know it was a leader, but it was one of 2 names that were listed in some paperwork.
Okay.
I think he could confirm for you that Hamish is the leader of this particular group of Bloodless.
Okay. And do we know where Hamish is?
If I don't. I think it's safe to guess that he's at the castle.
Okay.
If there's a place where he is, he's at the Rune Castle or in the Stone Forest.
So do you guys have a plan of attack?
Not really. I shouldn't even be telling you his fucking name. The insurrectionists were hands off. Some governments know that we're a secret cabal, but we try to be hands off and let local talent handle problems, because then we have a secret organization intervening in different countries and dealing with supernatural things, and sometimes that's led to bad blood between local government and our group. So we try to be hands off until we can't afford to be hands off any longer.
What would it take then for you guys to actually get involved?
You guys to die and not be able to accomplish it.
Yeah, Crooked Tusk seemed real hands off, Chuck.
What can I say? Fuck wardens. Upburn was an asshole. Wardens in general are assholes. They're a weapon aimed at the throats of poor, minorities, and the disenfranchised by the Great Lords of Cusseth. Fuck the wardens. Fuck the Great Lords.
Well, I'll drink to that.
And he smashes his mug on the
Am I
floor below.
earshot of this?
Yeah, you can hear him going on like this.
Granny Tusk mentioned we need to look for somebody, artillery, to help destroy these.
Artillery.
To help destroy these chalice things.
Are you talking to Joe, the barkeeper? Okay.
Yeah.
He
Do you happen to know anything about him? Where I could find him?
He opens his mouth to say something, and 1 second. He goes into a background. You can hear like a chest being rummaged around, and he hands you. He comes out. He pushes another glass of another frosty mug of beer at you, and he hands you a little, like a pewter, like kids cannon. This will get you on the path to artillery.
I pick it up and I kind of like look it over,
You got another knife.
confused, but I pocket it.
Guys, I found the artillery.
We're good.
That was easy. He goes back to drinking.
Just got to use magic to enlarge in it
Yeah.
and make working components. Any other thoughts, questions?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it kind of seems like
Oh, do you have a better way of getting rid of the chalice? Or the anchors other than
I don't know all the details. Actually. I don't know all the details, but the rumor mill among my cell is Wheelbarrow Mine. If we get a chance, if we get a shot at the Deathless Chalice of Old Night, and we can't find a better way to destroy it, someone's going to utilize Wheelbarrow Mine. I don't know anything beyond that.
have you been to Wheelbarrow Mine?
Oh, fuck no.
is Wheelbarrow Mine the one where
That's where all the
That's-
crushed people.
Okay.
That's where all the devastation was, and then fresh devastation from when they were there. And there was trespassing signs and
Yep.
threats of prosecution by the Shore, the law firm of Matlock, Mason, and Shore.
So is that our next?
Well, so if you're gonna use that mine, like, can you explain what the hell we saw there?
I don't know. We all agents have been advised to. I say all, but it's me in the area. I was advised to stay the fuck away. Do not go in. Do not break the trespassing signs. Stay away from it. We'll use it if we need to. I don't know what's in there.
So why would you assume though that chalice should be destroyed there or held there? What's
That's
implication?
what I've heard. I don't know any details about why.
You wrote it down.
Yeah. Wheelbarrow mine plus artillery.
I'm gonna crack this code.
My intelligence stat is negative, so
Oh, so we got another 9 on our hands.
I tried to get him to take the flaw that Nana has, but he wouldn't do it.
I told Granny Dusk he's got a big axe. And that he does.
He does.
mm-hmm.
The other mine that was up.
Smudge Hill, the
Yeah.
coal mine.
Is there anything up there or no?
No, not that I've heard. When the Bloodless were interested in Crooked Tusk, they were mostly interested in the sewers. I don't know why they didn't attack Crooked Tusk. Maybe they have in the past couple days. I haven't been up there. I was doing a circuit, sending a telegraph, and came back here to Ragridge to
Well,
meet up
that's
with
where we
Tusk.
found one of the anchors.
Yeah. Maybe they were counting on it, getting them more recruits, and you guys got in the way of that.
All right. Well,
Did you tell them that you found Anchor in Lakewood?
Not yet. I was.
We
that
haven't,
was-
but
that was kinda
I mean, I'm not
in there.
opposed to it.
might as well.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
been pretty forthcoming with us.
Okay. And do you go over like the attack and everything that happened on Lakewood?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
okay.
Sure.
Okay. So it sounds like they took a shot at Lakewood. They probably dropped the chalice in there. It got picked up by this weird bestiality wizard guy. And then, do you get into like full detail about specifically where you found it, like in that little den or whatever?
Yeah, with the.
Okay.
The
Okay.
hyena man.
Okay.
Because if we fail, he needs to know.
That's not the kind of thing Bach would keep secret.
Okay.
Yeah, I snuck in. There was these hyena man things.
that would be.
You know,
Like, oh yeah.
And I fucking ran. Yeah. And I'm like, ah! And then they ended up talking to me. And I was
Was the environment weird in this little cave? Like outside of being in a little magical cave that you went through a hyena magic portal, like was it weird? Was it just dirt? Was it
how would I answer that?
Hmm?
What would
like
I,
what? He's
You went in
he's
there
struggling
twice, right?
No, you only went there once. In there once.
I thought he went in.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
And then he
totally.
went back in twice. So, like, I feel
Yes.
like you would have a decent understanding like what it looked like.
yeah, I mean, I would tell him if
Okay.
I thought it was weird. Did I
Okay.
think it was weird?
no, it was dirt.
Okay.
It just looked like dirt.
Okay.
Well, it was weird because the hyena, for me, it was reading a book.
The hyena was reading a book. Yes.
That is what Bach would say. He's like, yeah, it was weird. There's a hyena reading a book in there.
Two other ones.
Story time with hyena man.
That's Bowie.
I guess okay. Yeah, that's weird. But like,
Right?
right, yes. But like, you said it was like a dirt cave. Was there anything weird about the dirt? Was it like bloody dirt? Were there
No, it didn't seem
teeth
that
or
way.
skulls in it?
I thought there was skulls and stuff, right?
There might have been bones.
Yeah, I
like
think
animal
you said
chewed
there
on
was like
bones.
yeah, there was like femurs and stuff and chewed on. From
Okay,
hyenas,
alright.
but, like,
Okay. Sometimes when the chalices are left unattended, they get strong enough to where they can start to bleed Cheersoff's weirdness into the world itself rather than individuals. And like one of Cheersoff's signs is like gray blood, rivers of blood, teeth, skulls, like stuff in the environment starts transforming. But it sounds like you.
yeah, I
nipped
definitely
that.
didn't notice any of that.
Okay, all right, good.
Well, it'd
Have
be
I-
hard to tell if anything was transforming in weird when you already seen a half bear, half owl, half chicken, half.
Have bat.
Have I seen or heard any of this stuff?
This
Or-
thing's
No,
three
you haven't
holes.
seen anything like that.
All right, continue drinking.
Continue drinking.
I will get to the bottom of this.
Of this glass.
I think you see like Joe and one of his staff member are kind of keeping an eye on you, and like they're talking quietly and like passing money back and forth, like maybe they're taking bets on like what is happening here. Can someone pass me a meat?
I'm trying to think of what other questions I might.
Thank you.
Would that other cave be worth looking at? Where we No.
Are you talking the wheelbarrow one?
No,
Or I wonder if we just need to go to the law firm and
Well, that was gonna be my suggestion. We're like, yeah, I guess kind of run that. Like, look, it sounds
Where
like we're
is
all
it?
kind of
Yeah.
working together now.
or check out the pit.
Yeah, we checked out the pit once, didn't we?
No.
You talking poppers? Pit?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
No.
worthwhile.
I think we threw something in it or something, didn't we? Or
Yeah, you might have tossed something
That's
off the
what I
ridge
thought.
or
I mean, just a
something.
hole in the ground.
Yeah, but nobody thinks it's weird that it's just a giant hole in the ground. Like,
Right.
um,
I don't know why somebody just couldn't use his shadow magic and just go ping, 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 ping.
yeah. So is this law firm that's kind of purchased and barricaded Wheelbarrow Mine? Is that like an actual entity? Like, can we find
I
an
think
office for
when
them,
you
or
when you were at the Kitten's Lick, the bordello in Crooked Tusk, I forget his name, but the proprietor said that the firm of Mason, Matlock, and Shore, the Shore component of that law firm, would handle any cases against Upper and Pro Bono. So maybe there's an office in Crooked Tusk.
our favorite place? They love us there.
We need to get with Tuck. Tuck, we need some disguises.
You guys need disguises? I know disguises.
Not sure it's worthwhile to go back to Crooked Tusk.
What about the other two guys, Matlock and what was it?
Mason, Matlock, and Mason.
What about Matlock and Mason?
Huh?
Sure, not so much. Maybe Granny Dusk knows.
Right?
Maybe she's got some connections.
I think Tuck would say, if you're like wondering about this audibly, I think he would say something like, if you're interested in this law firm, I think you're better off asking Granny Dusk because she knows everybody. But maybe Harold Barker is someone you could talk to as well. I know
That's the main
things
guy.
are tense
Somebody-
between you guys and him, but
We
Maybe
thought
we
he
need
was
to talk to
hiding
him
something.
anyways. That was a
I mean-
misunderstanding.
That was all Bach.
yeah, I agree.
We thought he was hiding something.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
They thought there was something fishy about the local banker, and
Well, you never know.
Bach tried to break into the bank.
I mean, he's never seen me before, but I don't know shit.
I don't know how well that'll go.
Well, if you guys went to talk to him, like, oh yeah, we killed that crazy motherfucker.
He kept jumping everywhere.
Yeah.
Jumped right in front of Warden Uppern's gun.
I mean, that could work. I could go talk to him.
This is the new Bach.
Comes out with a head and an axe. It slipped.
You know what they say, you just kill him with kindness.
I think we should either talk to Warden or just straight head up to the castle.
What are we gonna do at the castle, though?
There's more people.
Find another
man.
cub.
Get a crave case.
He's got artillery with him.
Yeah, but aren't there like hundreds?
You
of
know that there are at
bloodless?
least 100 bloodless in the castle, just based on when you first stumbled across like that party that was in the Stone Forest.
We got better.
I mean, I can
Someone's
see,
got 18 dice in his magic pool.
I don't
Yeah,
have
but
18
what are you
dice in
gonna-
my stealth pool.
I mean, if really we go back to Wheelbarrow Mine, we're just gonna get crushed by whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Like-
that's the play yet.
Tuck agrees.
Yeah.
And so does Clint.
All right, maybe we check with Granny Dust, see if she knows anything about Matlock and Mason potentially, or another.
Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to sneak through Crooked Tusk to talk to Shore.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
You might be able to, but
Not one on me walking around with his
Well,
gun.
what if? I was kind of joking, but maybe I'm serious. Maybe I can go ask Granny Dusk if she's got anything on Matlock and Mason, and you guys can go talk to Harold Baker.
I can talk to Baker.
I'll talk to him.
All right, don't just yeah. Maybe he forgot about me.
Let's
Oh,
hope.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing what?
I
I'll
guess
go talk
I'll.
to the
yeah, well-
baker dude.
Yeah.
You guys are going to
Me
Harold.
and Nana are going to talk to Granny Dusk.
Okay, all right. So you all step out of the. You say your goodbyes to Tuck. You step outside of the Pearl Poignard. Everyone, give me an intuition plus observation, or intuition plus perception, either observation or sixth sense, whichever you want.
5.
What?
5.
5 for observation.
Either or. Fail.
Oh,
I missed.
1.
1,
0.
0.
No ones though.
No ones.
All
Just no
twos.
successes.
All twos.
3.
I rolled 6
Three?
twos.
Oh wait, I've been rolling 1 dice.
Yep.
It's intuition
Okay.
plus perception plus observation or success.
So I roll that number of dice.
Yes.
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 Oh,
Oh, that's how you got 7. Okay, that makes way more sense.
I was like,
damn,
rolling-
that's killer.
rolling 1 dice and adding the skill to it.
Oh,
Nope. So you hit on 4.
That sounds better.
So when you're rolling a dice pool, you're just counting how many dice you get above 4.
It's probably
4
why
or
you're
5, 6.
looking at me like, why is he grabbing a handful of dice?
Yeah. So I have intuition is 1,
Intuition's 1,
perception is 1.
perception is 1, and you have nothing in observation.
Observation.
Or sense. So you're rolling 2 dice,
Okay.
and anything 4 or above is a hit.
I got 1 that hit.
Okay. All right. That's nothing.
and Matt
fumbled.
You fumbled. Okay.
So a fumble is if half of your dice from your pool are 1.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if you had 1, rolled you had 4 and a 1, technically you have 1 hit, but it fumbles.
That makes more sense then.
So sometimes it's worth grabbing a pool of dice and rolling some more. Hopefully
Yep.
you get past that fumble.
It's a little windy out. Anyway,
Ugh,
Brr.
chill in the air.
We're
it's not
screwed.
cold.
Oh.
It's just windy.
Oh, never mind.
Is it an
No chill.
unusual wind?
Yes, it's unusually windy.
I wonder if our
Big bear. Big bear chase. Big bear chase me.
Fumbled.
Yeah.
You see some people standing like in the center of town where the meat tray is,
Yep.
like pointing north and like talking about what in tarnation.
Where are we coming from?
I think that is
Isn't this one?
that would be the Pearl Poignard, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys would be right there.
Or about
Hold on,
where
is it-
this piece of cheese was.
Yes, you're all right there. And some people are kind of congregating in the area, like talking and pointing north. Some old timers like, "Oh, my knees aching up," and you can kind of see there's a lot of wind coming from directly north of town, but way off, a couple miles distant, you can see kind of a circle forming in the few clouds in the sky, like kind of forming
It's a
together.
twister. It's a twister.
Anyway,
Do we see that?
yeah.
I have the
Would the elements
meteorologist.
know anything about it?
Feet.
I think. Give me presence plus druidic magic plus weather. I've decided that this is how I'm going to have you do things when you're asking Sparky for info. Rather than just tell you. Or maybe I'll get sick of it. and
Sparky's
start-
his pet.
Sparky is an invisible lightning elemental that hangs out with him.
He promises he's there. He's done some pretty cool stuff, so I'm tending to believe him.
Oh, man.
Like,
You did well. And you got 2 6.
Yeah, you can just add 2 to that. 10 hits.
10 hits. Okay. Sparky says that weird alien magic that the Bulbous have been using is forming a dust storm north of Bragridge.
Ooh, so I wonder if we're under attack.
That's it. I reiterated to the group.
Okay, he tells the group.
Well, I
That's
said I
not
think we're getting attacked.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to Granny Dusk?
Yep.
And you guys are going to Barker?
I mean, if we're about to get attacked, like, how far out is it?
Hard to say. You guys can barely see it.
That might be a little more pressing.
You guys barely know there's weather at all.
3 thumbs.
But now that you know, if you want to use your magic to like kind of detect it, maybe you can
Okay,
get more information.
Yeah, I'll attempt
I think that would be Order Essence.
order.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese on rye.
With mustard.
Can't math right now.
Penny wheat press.
There.
Yes.
I'm gonna run and tell Granny Gus to get in the cellar.
I guess I'll run back into the tavern and tell Tuck.
9.
9. You cast out your magic. You're a couple miles away from this forming,
Where's the-
this forming
We're
storm.
over there.
It's hard to say because it's
Where's the
alien
butcher
magic,
guy?
but
Oh, the bank guy?
Yeah, where's
you
I'm not sure.
you recall that when they attacked the caravan site, they appeared out of nowhere as dust. Like you kind of figured out that they came up as dust, and you figured out with your magic that is a dust storm, and it's not life essence because it's weird alien magic from a different era of human history, but it's life essence in there. Like this storm that is forming. As far as when it's coming, hour, 2 hours, 3 hours.
I'll start kind of making a ruckus and just start yelling, like, get inside, shelter up, like, just trying to warn the town, like, something's
So
coming.
some old timers like, well, no fucking shit, Boar. It's a dust storm.
The bloodless are
I think the
coming.
bloodless are
Bloodless
coming.
Oh shit, the bloodless are coming. And you run over to Granny Dusk's.
Yes.
Okay. You.
The bloodless are coming! The bloodless are coming!
So she's in the middle, like preparing like dinner or like lunch and everything, and she's like, "What is going on out there, Bach?"
The bloodless are coming! The bloodless are coming!
Let's step outside. I need to stretch my legs. She hops off away from the kitchen, and you notice that she's got a small cane. It's black wood topped with like a grinning silver skull, like her pipe. You've never seen it before, but she doesn't really seem to be leaning on it, but it clacks along with her as you guys exit, and she comes out. If you guys are still like in the center of town,
Yeah.
she like joins you guys there. Wow. I can't spell for shit. So she moves down to the road, like that northern path there, and just kind of stares north. The wind is noticeably stronger now. It hasn't been like it's noticeably getting stronger. What?
Which way's north on the map?
Towards you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then that's north up there?
Yes.
Okay.
we're just trying to figure out where we're
That's
at
the
with
stable. This is the
general store.
the point.
No, general store's down at that end. That's
Oh, so
the
we
general
just
store,
came
the
out of
farthest
there.
building.
Yeah,
that
this is
way.
where we just
Oh,
came
okay.
from. This is where we were
And
drinking.
that's
That's the
the bank.
smithy.
Yep.
That's the
Yep, this is the bank.
Spidering Stallion.
That's the stable.
So that's where we're heading.
Yes. So she's looking north.
Oh yeah, that's one.
The wind is getting faster, stronger. There's a whole ass tumbleweed rolling down the road, bouncing along with the wind. You can now see a funnel forming in the air, several miles away. It's a funnel cloud, a twister. It's starting to spiral the few clouds in the sky into a vortex. Bach, you hear Granny let out a long string of curses in like the Aguatan. Aguatan is the language of goblins.
Yeah.
It's like the Aguatan equivalent of Latin, like really old fucking cuss words. You don't know what any of them mean, but she sounds very adept at cursing in dead languages.
I listen in awe.
I'm learning so much.
Take notes.
I didn't know we could make that sound.
She kind of taps her cane, stares north, itches below her eye patch. Boys, would you be dears and go speak to Mr. Barker at the KGOB? I'd like you to politely convince him to open up his establishment for people to take cover in. As I expect that we will shortly be coming under attack from the Bloodless.
She asked if we would do it kindly.
Yes, kindly.
No. No, 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 no!
Oh shit. Someone's axe, I think.
She says, if he aims to be stubborn and unhelpful, go open up my little hidey hole and we'll make do there if we must.
That's where my gold is.
I'm gonna stay with Granny. I think you guys should do this. I think I'm only going to make things worse.
I'll start running towards the bank.
I follow.
Okay. Do you stay and talk to Granny at all? Do you have anything to say to her?
Just in case something happens, I'm gonna ask her if she knows. I never asked her about the Matlock and Mason. connections. If she has
She
them.
she's still peering very intently at the storm. She kind of distractedly says they're a law firm out of Crooked Tusk. They do a lot of stuff for the government in this area. They're not necessarily there right now. They kind of roam the area. Sometimes they go as far as Osville or Cusset City, but they're kind of associated with some of the mining companies here.
Oh, as I'm running away, I toss the toy artillery at her. Give her like a knowing wink. And head for the bank.
She's not looking at you, but she's not looking at you, and you're coming from her like blind side, but she still manages to grab the toy. And she kind of glances at it and pockets it and continues staring north. You guys head over to the KGOB, the Cassethian Guild of Bankers. You walk into the bank, a bell on the door dings. The bank is kind of like it looks like an old timey Western like storefront, like it's all wood paneling, little wood porch. But the second you go inside, you see like everything is reinforced with like stone supports. It's a stone building with reinforced concrete and rebar in all the stonework, with a wooden facade made to look like the other buildings in the area, but it's heavily reinforced. Mr. Barker is at his barred window, and he starts out with an affable tone and a smile and a hello, and that cuts off immediately as he sees that it's you guys, and turns into what?
Kind of step away from them, like I'm maybe joining another group.
Barker, I understand you're not wanting to see us. And I apologize for Bach. But right now, the Bloodless are coming and people need help.
And Granny told us to have you open up your bank for safety.
So what we're gonna do, unless you want to take lead, and add anything to that.
I just want to axe him with kindness, so.
Give me whoever wants to give me a presence plus persuasion. I think it's persuasion.
Oh, God.
It would be presence plus persuasion, diplomacy.
Is it persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done anything here anyway, so.
Well, I'm not either.
So I passed, but I got a fumble with 2 dice. So how's that work?
It's a fumble.
Is it a fumble or okay?
It's a fumble.
I thought it had to be more than 50, but it is.
You can have another one.
So
over
if
there,
I get-
and I got two.
I have a 6, 3 4s, a 3, and a 1.
Give me another dice.
So, sorry, let me. So anything over anything 4 or higher is a hit. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and you can either
not a
reroll the
fumble.
6
Yeah,
to
there
get
you
another
go.
hit, or put it in the hero pool.
I can put the. So it's already as passed, so I can
Yeah.
just. I'll throw it in the hero
just
pool.
tell Austin.
Okay.
one.
Yeah, Austin will put one in.
So I rolled.
Put another
6
one in
in
the
the-
hero
I
pool.
took one out,
Mhm.
and I rolled, and it's just. Okay.
So I got 3 hits then.
Yeah, you got 3 hits.
Well, 4 if I count the 6.
Yeah, 4. So, do you add anything to the conversation?
Yellow.
Just that we were told here to axe him kindly. I purposefully axe him kindly, so like subtly.
Why's everybody on the ground over there?
Matt dropped a dice.
We're ducking for cover from the sandstorm.
And I'm going to
At the end, it's a twister.
Yeah, it's definitely a yellow.
punctuate my axe by pulling my axe off my shoulder and setting it down and like leaning on it.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, let's take this. We're recording. All right. So, Boar just tried to be reasonable and convince Mr. Barker that, hey, Granny Dusk wants to use your place as a fortification for during the storm. Angus basically just brandished his axe.
I'm not brandishing it. I'm just, I took it off my shoulder, so it's not threatening. But when I said axe with kindness, I made sure that the axe hit the ground with axe, just to punctuate that statement.
Make a roll for Mr. Barker.
Does it have the words kindness written on the thing? I think that'd be even better.
Oh, in old Kalesh runes.
Yeah, old college.
Mr. Barker got a fumble on his intuition plus perception check. He interprets what you're doing as a threat, and he says, "You can get the fuck out, stranger. Get the fuck out, stranger."
I step out.
Okay. What did you get? You got like 3?
I got 1 hit.
1 hit.
And it would have been a fumble had I not taken it out of the...
Oh, okay.
Same here.
So, but Malfurion got better.
You know, 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay. You guys mentioned that Granny Dusk had asked you to do this. That lowers the difficulty down to a much more reasonable level. So that's a success. Mr. Burger says, if Granny Dusk is asking, I'll open the place up. Go tell her people can hide out in the vault. Not you guys or your fucking goblin or the weirdo with the axe.
We don't know him.
But the
Understood.
townspeople, they can take cover in here.
Everybody else can go fuck themselves.
My name is Jeff.
I do make it a
I
point to
come
walk
back.
over to him.
I
Like,
come back with
Thank
a
you.
big fake
And I walk
mustache
over.
on. Same clothes, same
He
hair.
pulls a lever and the bank just rocket ships up out of town.
I
Not a
would buy
good
that. Bach would buy
mustache.
that based on what happened last time.
Yeah, but it was you, not me.
Guilty by association.
It wouldn't be fair on D&D.
That's one thing Wards lacks is the like magical force fields on stuff. So I gotta think like that, like how to block. That's what I gotta add to the wording high magic rules. How to block teleportation. Should have thought of that. All right. So anyway,
Or just take it out of the rules. I'd be cool with that. Make it so it doesn't work.
okay. So you go back to Granny Dusk.
Yeah.
She hasn't moved. Do you guys talk? You talk with Granny Dusk at all while you're standing there with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I told
Okay.
her. Oh, is she with us now or just mainly with him?
She
Okay.
she was with him. You guys went to the bank. Anything specific or just chit chat? Keeping an eye on her.
Yeah, just keep an eye on things. Like
Okay.
I said, I wanted to ask about the Matlock, Mason, and Short
Okay.
thing. But other than that,
She answers you about that, as previously discussed. She doesn't really say much. She's kind of distracted. Yeah.
Have you ever?
And she's keeping an eye on
Has
this
this
stuff.
ever happened before?
Nothing like this. We've had dust storms in the area, but nothing
This is
magical.
different.
This is different.
Okay.
This is magical.
What can we do to help?
I guess
defend
I'm running.
against it.
I guess I'm running back to her. Because he told us to get up.
Yeah.
We'd be telling everybody get in,
Yeah.
but
You guys yell that
Yeah.
things are resolved. You guys return to her. She hasn't moved. She's still staring north at the storm.
he won't let us in.
You inform her that the townsfolk can take cover. She says, that's good. That's good. Now that that's squared away, boys, I think we have other concerns. You may have noticed that there's no law here in Ragridge. We don't have a warden. We haven't for many years. I'm not going to get into why or how, but we certainly don't have time to call soldiers or anything like that to man our defenses. And I'm not sure what Greycoats would do in this situation. And I'm sorry to say, but that leaves you boys as our main defense for town.
Your guys are fucked.
Unless you're all planning to tuck tail and run.
Ha.
Turn into tuck, yes.
Yeah.
Or turn.
Dearies, I wouldn't judge you harshly for fleeing, but I judge you harshly for fleeing, but I wouldn't blame you. These bloodless murdered Crooked Ridge, and I expect they mean to do the same to Ragridge. She starts walking back to the stallion, her canes dapping on the ground as she goes. You can see that people are starting to congregate in the middle of town, and pointing and yelling, "What in tarnation?" And she's yelling, "Take cover!" And she's telling people, "Take cover in Barker's bank," and stuff like that. And
Her cane's tapping, like, is it like a rhythmic tapping or
just like as she walks, like that.
okay,
tap.
she's not like doing it like a.
She's
code.
not like a blind person, no.
Yeah, or like some sort of like
Echolocation or
like that or like a Morse code.
no Morse code. I mean, you don't know if it's Morse code or not. There's no way for you to figure that out. But it seems like for everyone else, it seems like she's just tapping along as she walks.
Is she seeming like she's not going to go into the bank?
You could
If
ask
she's
her.
walking. Yeah, I'd like to see what the hell she's doing.
My plan is for you boys to man the defenses, and to do that we need to organize. I'll turn the stallion into a field hospital. We'll turn the hidey hole down there into a field hospital. It's important for people to be safe, but there's no need to expose everyone to blood and guts if that's how this day turns out. And the hidey hole in the stallion is fairly secure. I'll make sure it
That's
is.
where we're hiding our shit.
Just go to the bank. We've got this.
She continues walking towards the stallion. She kind of hops up on her countertop where she normally stands. She starts smoking her pipe. Now, first task. I'd like you boys to go back behind the stallion. As you know, there's lumber and building materials back there. I'd like you to set down some barricades in town. Assuming you're willing to defend town. Is that...
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Except for the bank.
Except for the bank.
I mean, if it's as bad as you think, we might be able to turn that thing into a weapon to help us. If it could fly.
He's got the little toy
Would the artillery help us? Yeah.
behind the barricade.
Well, Granny has that.
She says, "I expect that storm is going to set down in the middle of town. Take the lumber from out back. Take the building materials from out back. Set up some barricades for you to take cover behind once the bloodless get into town. I imagine they'll have guns and bows and the like. We don't want you just to be standing in the middle of the intersection there with your thumbs up your asses." Second task I'd like you boys to do is find some stout-hearted souls to help man those defenses. I don't want to fall into stereotypes, but Cade seems a likely choice. Carter Cade as well. He did time in the Greycoats before he settled here. And you might try and convince Tuck to join in on the defense. He's got no vested interest in this specific town, but he helped you in Crooked Tusk. He may be inclined to do so again. Red, our Smith, is a big muscly gal, but there's not a mean bone in her body, so I don't expect she'd be willing to help out. So, those are your tasks. Kevin, if you have some barricade minis.
How many do you want?
Let's go 5. If that looks thin, you can have some more, but for now we'll start with 5.
I missed it. There's been a muscly, like, Smith woman here
Yes.
the whole time.
Red smithing.
That's pertinent information you need to share in the future.
No one else has been interested in it.
There's nothing I would use a Smith for.
She's got a mini and everything.
Yeah. I'll go talk to her.
All right.
That's way too.
So, if you guys want, set up barricades wherever you think they'd be appropriate in the center of town there.
Would it be like blocking off alleyways or something?
That's my thought.
Like,
I think that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, is that literally how we want to do it? Literally just block off everything but the main.
I think we might.
Center
but do we want to be
something
really?
that's-
I wouldn't focus on blocking off town. I would focus on stuff you can
Run behind.
run behind.
But
if
like I
you're
said,
taking
I
a
don't know
lot
how
of fire.
big of an area would we.
And this is north, right?
That's
North
north.
is
Pointing towards
this
you
way,
guys is
yeah.
north.
So they're coming from here.
That'd be my assumption. Yeah.
If I to peek behind the curtain, I would say that they're going to set down right here where that barricade is. So if you want to kind of arrange things around that and defend, where you can take cover and that kind of thing.
Well, I don't want to get it like in the way of I can't get out. You know, either. I mean, I can run through the stables, I guess. I just don't want to block it off where we can't use it. Like, there's a barricade there, but we can't really get to it.
They're coming to kill. I'm assuming like. this
Probably put
obviously
one
is-
right here.
Yeah, like this is gonna be important for them, and if that's the only other place people are gonna potentially be, we, I don't know, we might have to like retreat at some point.
Was this where the
That's
other
a good
people
point.
are?
That's a good point.
You know.
General store, swaggering stallion. This is kind of the residential area. Ideally, most of these people will flee to the
Yeah.
bank and take cover in there.
Oh,
Then that's the
So-
saloon, right?
these are. They're coming from here too. Like if this is where like all the sick and injured are going.
Here.
No,
That's
this is
the.
bank.
That's the
Oh, I see what
So
you're
if
saying.
This
Yeah.
is-
Field hospital.
Yes.
Okay.
field
So I
hospital.
wonder if we put one like here,
Put one there.
so people could come from the bank, take a shot, go back in.
Well, these people, the people that are in the bank, they're
Once
not
once
gonna
that
help.
once that bank is locked down, it's going to be completely.
Yeah, so
safe.
I don't
It's
think
okay.
this is useful.
I mean, does it make sense literally to just cover
I-
ourselves in the center? Yeah, I don't.
Kind of something like this, maybe.
Give us something we can run to.
Well, I'm thinking leave an alleyway here, but give like some cover in the middle, so that way if we do have to get people here that are injured,
Who's
because
all
if they're
gotta be up and tight. You're gonna be up and tight. Right?
I'm gonna be up and tight.
Everybody else is gonna be.
I can do either, but I typically fight from range.
So what if we did, like, move that there, this kind of like this, so we can still get around it, and then did, like, I don't know, something like this, to where like we can still like pass around it, but kind of like we have ways we can travel around it if we need to. So like if someone's shooting from here, we can cover, kind of thing.
I'm good with that.
Or you want to move this one up then?
We can move that. I just, in that general area, wherever you feel you want to move it.
I like that.
Because I don't want to make it too far where we can't
Yeah.
run. You know what I mean? Like our movement's so.
I think maybe turn this one a little bit. Like there too. Maybe.
Either way, we're screwed.
Maybe do this.
Because you said they're landing right where that barricade is, so they're gonna be behind it.
Yeah.
We could always move the front barricade slightly in.
Or we can make a funnel of death.
Well, that's almost what I'm wondering.
Just
Does
stand
it,
at the choke point and then just while the range
does
people are
that
just
make sense?
Yeah.
Like literally a stronghold to pull and then fall back.
I'm gonna
Put that
do
other, put that one on the far end back with the behind.
Well, if we have to fall back, though, it might be nice to have something
that?
Speaking DM to players, there's no way you're going to be able to stop all of them from running into town.
Right.
You'll be able to tie up a section of whoever's invading, but you will not. Don't worry about like blocking off walkways. That's a waste of your cover. Because some of them are going to split.
I'm not
off
worried
from you
about
into town.
residential. Because
Then maybe we kind of take that idea, but like split it out a little bit.
yeah, like do that maybe.
well, we don't have to protect the bank because you said I would just protect the saloon.
I think that's probably fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a good setup that gives you strong points and places to retreat to if you get overwhelmed at one point.
Yeah.
And you can find a kind of fight a retreating or a withdrawal, a fighting withdrawal.
I like that. As do I.
No, if you don't do something with that cannon.
I don't have the cannon. She's got it.
Oh, that's right.
She needed it. She was asking for it, so I gave it to her.
All right.
Let's pick it up. And
I
throw it.
completed the quest.
So,
It wasn't hard.
the next step is Granny Dust suggested you try and recruit Carter Cade. Carter Cade because he was a gray coat before settling down here. Cade because he's a Kalash and their stereotype is they are bug nuts warriors.
Yep.
And then Tuck because he helped you out once. So, if you want to go talk to these people to try and recruit them to help with the defenses,
I say we
I'm-
send you two to go
For the
talk to the
Kalash.
Kalash.
Yep.
I was gonna go talk to the blacksmith and see if we can get more fortifications on this bar here.
okay.
Because
See
the
if she
flesh
can-
is the one that was in there.
No, the Carter Cade, the pig rancher, he's a human. He was a gray coat. He was in the military.
So I'm thinking, you talk to Tuck, Kalesh.
Yep.
You're talking to Smithy.
The smithy. I'm gonna see if we can get some like metal bars over some doors and
And then me and Malfarian can talk to the human guy.
Okay.
windows.
Let's start with Red. You walk over to the smithy. You can bring up a picture of Red.
Red. Do you have a picture of Red?
Yes, there should be a picture of Red.
Sonia Red.
Sonia Red. Her
She
name's
got no red hair.
correct. She is a very light-skinned human that is perpetually burned from the sun and being in a forge.
So she was naturally red hair.
She was a blonde, pale-skinned lady, perpetually sunburned, perpetually bald from all her hair getting scorched off. She says, "Oh, you're Angus, the new guy. What can I do for you? I'm just locking up before I head to the bank."
We actually need your services fortifying the pearl.
The
right?
stallion.
The stallion.
Yeah.
The stallion.
Okay. What do
we
you
need some metal on doors and windows and whatever we can do to keep those little bastards out.
Okay. What do you want bars? Do you want chains? Do you want scrap? What are you looking for?
Whatever you think can fortify best. That's outside of my. I know lumber.
Okay. Fair enough.
I says I got big timbers. We can shore up. We're in the process of that.
She thinks, I don't know that there's anything we could use to shore them up. Like we could chain things shut, but a window's a window. It'd just smash in.
I mean, you got like some some barding or something, or not barding, like banding or something laying around. Like you would wrap around a wagon wheel or something.
Yeah, I got some of that. She opens up her storeroom. There's ingots, there's scrap, there's whatever you want to take and put to work.
I'm just gonna look for anything I think is long enough to like go over and like barricade a door and a window.
Yeah, I think you would find scrap like that you could shimmy under doors to prevent them from being opened, or like sheets
nailing doors
like
in place or something.
Like nails that you could use to nail window frames shut. Maybe even some like sheeting of like lighter metals that you could like lean against the interior of a window.
Yeah, just some extra like
Yeah.
oomph.
I think that could be accomplished.
Okay.
I think you could make the stallion a little bit more secure.
Just knowing the hospital, essentially the makeshift place, like
Yeah.
that's going to be a target.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was.
That makes sense. Okay, so who was going for Carter Cade?
The Clash?
The pig farmer.
You two were.
The
right?
human, yeah.
Okay, all right. You guys mosey up to Carter Cade's ranch. There's a flurry of activity. There's a herd of about half a dozen older Jimothy's throwing tarps down over various things in the yard, putting boards up over windows, that sort of thing. Another half dozen Jimothy's are herding huge boars into a large barn. One Jimothy, the smallest you've ever seen of his brood, is sitting on a fence with her mop of red hair all snarled up like brambles. She's got feathers sticking out of it, twine wound up in her hairs, and what you think is a piece of potato. She just stares at you guys and wipes her grimy face with a grimy hand, which just spreads everything around. And she screams, "Daddy, we got visitors!" louder than any human being you've ever heard. And she just buries a finger up to the second knuckle and in her
nice.
nose and mean mugs you guys.
Sounds hot.
She's like 4 or 5 or something. I don't know. How old are kids when they learn the word visitors?
Probably 5.
5? Okay.
6.
She's 5 or 6. Carter Cade comes out after the yell. Comes jogging out of the barn up to you guys and says, "Storms are coming, fellas. Got a lot of work to do around here to keep the kids and the pigs safe. What can I do for you?"
Are the kids not going to the bank?
Yeah, the wife's gonna get all the kids into the bank, but we gotta get all the boars taken care of and the place secured so the wind doesn't tear anything down.
If you need help doing that, do you mind helping us
Oriented to-
when the storm arrives?
No, I got. Yeah, I got.
He's kind of looking at his kids. Presence plus
Dual wield,
persuasion
but
plus
he doesn't know how that
diplomacy.
works yet.
So I'm the only melee guy.
Well, I can do with my knife, but
Okay.
I'm better with my gun.
All right. Just noting who I've got. To.
Yeah. I can shoot and stab.
2.
2.
But yeah.
4. I can chop.
He kind of takes off his hat. We get everything locked down here, and I get all the kids and the wife in the bank. I'll help you with the blood lists or whatever you call them that are coming.
All right, let's get to work.
Okay. All right, you guys help him. I'm just gonna describe what happens. You just help him. You get everything squared away. You march a file of 15 Jimothys down the road to the bank. You get them all squared away. Their moms with them. Everything's fine. He says, "I'm gonna head back to the farm. I got a plan. I don't have a rifle, but I think I got something that's gonna work better. I'll go get everything squared away, and I'll meet you guys in the middle of town when things
good.
happen."
He's got artillery.
He's got a plan.
Thanks, Carter.
Good luck, boys.
Use the artillery.
The two Kalash are heading to. You're heading to Cade.
Yeah, I'm just me,
Just you.
so I'm gonna fail.
Throwing pigs at-
You head up to Cade's farm and you find him sitting on his porch. He's carving up an apple with a small knife and eating the sliver slowly. He doesn't make eye contact with you as you approach, and his big scarred hands don't stop slicing up his apple. He's still not really looking at you. He grumbles, Black Blizzard's rising, and it's looking to be a bad one. Ain't got time to be sitting and chewing the fat.
That's why I'm here to ask. Are you going to help the fight? Are you willing to able to help save the town?
Make a presence plus persuasion diplomacy.
Yeah.
Plus, like, for being a Kalash.
Add a die because you're a Kalash. So you can roll another Kalash.
We specifically said the collection.
and maybe throw a couple hero die in there too.
What is it?
Presence
Yep.
plus persuasion plus diplomacy.
I have two.
Where the hell is it?
Just a novel.
No, I got 3 die.
Take these.
I got.
We're gonna want a Cade.
I have.
And a 6. Roll it again.
I had 3.
You guys never.
I don't know. I'm not good at talking.
I'm treating this as him resisting. You guys didn't get in. You guys haven't spent much time with Cade, haven't talked to him, so you don't know his backstory. But I'm gonna roll a resist roll for him rather than have you need a
Well,
difficulty.
I'll say. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say something.
He says. He slices off another piece of apple and like chucks the core. We'll fucking see. And he goes back inside his house.
Granny told me to come.
No response.
Yeah, figures.
If,
Told you I was gonna fail.
how far out of town is he? You said, or is he?
I don't know. A
Like
little
if he
bit.
came back and he said that he's not, could I go like have enough time before they get here maybe and like scream at him?
He could.
Okay.
It's already.
Was anyone gonna go to Tuck? Bach was gonna go to Tuck?
I think so.
Bach?
Tuck, the Bloodless are coming. Come on. Don't sit here and pretend.
I'm not really supposed to get involved unless my bosses give the go-ahead. Even helping you against Upburn was against the rules, and I didn't even expose myself or the insurrectionists there. Presence, plus persuasion, plus diplomacy. And what do you actually say to him?
I say, you told us this much. You've come this far. So you're just gonna roll over and hide in the bank, or tuck away from town now? Isn't this the whole point of why you're here? Oh. 3 hits.
Time to put on a disguise.
Your words were good. They lowered the difficulty. It wasn't a hard difficulty to begin with, but he says, yeah, all right, I'll grab the fucking dynamite.
Fuck yeah!
Right. Did you want to run up to Cade and his potato farm?
If he's gonna tell me, I will.
All he said was, "We'll fucking see."
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go run up there and I'm gonna knock on his door, like bang on his door, like.
The only thing you hear is a yell of, "Go the fuck away!"
You're gonna just hole up in here like a coward? You live here too.
There's no response from inside.
No response.
No response.
Yeah, sure. Piss him off before.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
What's up?
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Okay, so no response.
Seemed like we had the tough one.
Like, you're gonna just try fight this alone? He says, you're probably not gonna succeed. It's just gonna be you standing over a pile of corpses.
Make a intuition plus presence observation check.
Okay. Intuition plus presence plus observation. And then observation is this one. Got a 6, I'll throw that in the pool.
I said I don't know what I said, but I meant intuition plus perception plus observation.
Oh,
Which is
I said presence.
I'm sorry. I
So
misspoke.
take one out of the...
Yeah, I'll just once they're rolled.
Okay.
So that's 2 dice for you.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I got a 4 and a 3.
There's no. You don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. Nothing changes.
How close is the storm?
You guys are rapidly running out of time.
Set itself on fire.
His name's Carter Cade or just
That'll
Cade?
help.
Just kidding. Cade with a K.
All right. All right then, Cade the Yellow Belly it is.
Oh yeah, piss him off even more so he doesn't come out.
I'm trying to get him angry enough to step out and kick my ass.
We need you at full health.
Unless you're going to persist, by the time you get back to the center of town, everything's a ghost town. In the couple minutes you spent up there with Cade, everything's a ghost town. You don't see anyone. Doors are shut. Windows are barred. Boards are on windows. Doors are locked. Granny has brought a little pile of glasses and a little jar of something green and bitter, and she pours you all shots. And she holds up her shot glass to you all and downs it.
I take one.
Absolutely.
Okay. She says, "Good luck, boys. I'll be in the stallion." And she takes the little artillery piece you handed out. She hands it to you. If the battle looks like it's lost, just throw this on the ground.
All right, I pick it up and I put it in my.
But only if it's lost.
If it's lost.
If you're sure everything is going to fail and the town's going to fall,
Throw it now. Throw it.
I trip.
So, you're in the center of town. The windstorm has been building in intensity, whistling on the edges of your hearing, and rattling signs and windows, and almost like the flip of a switch, it's up close. It's howling at wooden buildings, battering everything. Doors are rattling in frames. Dust and grit slam against wooden walls like buckshot. You can hear glass shattering and muffled yelling in the distance. Some people, the smart people, have hid in the bank. There are still some people because there are stubborn idiots everywhere. And almost like a flip switch, the storm is suddenly, it's not coming at you, it's over your heads. It's a funnel cloud reaching down from the sky at ending at about what Nana's height would be if Mike were here. The dirty gray funnel cloud is whipping everything that's not nailed down around in the center of town. Drifts of gray dust are collecting on barricades and buildings like snow, and pieces of stone and grit slice into your cheeks and your other exposed skin like paper cuts. Initiative.
We actually never went over that stat for me.
It's right on your sheet.
It should be. Oh, we didn't. It is.
Oh, yeah. it is.
He's not using It will be your intuition plus your agility, so you only have 2 dice.
Oh God.
6-4. Put one in the pool.
Yeah, that's
What-
pretty bad
sorry,
over
what
here
did you
too. Dude, I have
Put
8
one in
dice. I
the
got 2.
pool.
You don't want to when I roll them.
I got a 2.
I have a 3 of initiative and I rolled 3 ones.
I got a 2 as well. What did you get a crit fail?
I had 3 initiative. I rolled 3 ones.
Oh, so super crit fail, yeah.
Malfurion.
You trip on this little rock
2?
right here.
Angus?
I got.
Everyone
a
got
6 or
2.
4, so 2.
Everyone got 2,
Except
Boar, who fumbled. Okay.
That was a crit fumble. That was all of them.
So, arrange your guys wherever you want to in the center there.
I guess right there.
I'm good there.
I think I'm wandering down the street or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's down the other aisle.
Where do you want to be, man?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna be a choke point.
We're bad?
Just everyone got a 2 except Boar.
I have 8 dice, and I got a 2.
That's fine though. You and your 18 magic dice will be able to.
Make up
You'll
the
be
difference.
you'll be playing
Well,
clean.
wound them, you finish them.
Yep. That's how it's gonna go. Except for round 1 because he only has 1 action. I think Bach would recognize that the liquor she gave you guys is very potent. It's distilled from fungi, deep in octane. It's a very strong cultural.
Octane.
Is there any like type of significance like that,
Not
or
Um,
like drinking before a battle or something?
Folklore says like it leads to visions and like berserker like.
Yeah.
It's kind of the goblin equivalent of absinthe, where like it makes you hallucinate and go crazy and shit.
Yeah.
But
Boar's not used to drinking. He's fucked.
How does that mix with the like 6 or 7 I've already had?
Great, you feel good.
All right,
Nah, 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 nah.
I feel
5 up.
okay.
Feeling
Wait, I don't know.
okay.
Are you a sad drunk or are you a happy drunk
I'm a
or a horny drunk?
Hopefully you didn't
Oh,
hang
good,
with
I'm
me.
gonna get
Bad
fucked.
It's hard to tell because I felt all of those emotions because he's almost constantly drunk when he's able to. So
Okay, alright.
All right, the last defenders of Ragridge.
I get social
So we
drunk.
understand why you got low intelligence. You drank yourself to death, basically.
Fetal alcohol syndrome. He gets it from his mother.
Or what? Okay. Round 1. The funnel cloud fully sits down in the center of town. Wind and grit whip you guys, scratching faces and exposed skin, filling the howling wind around you with little bursts of red mist that quickly drain of color and fade to gray and join the grit swirling through the air. There's a change in the tone of the howling. It stretches and vibrates, almost like metal cables shredding under extreme pressure. Everyone, make an intuition plus resist willpower check for me.
Oh, those are the best ones.
Intuition.
I'm so fucked.
You said willpower? Resist willpower. Remember, you got +1 because of our range.
Oh my god! I just kept exploding. 6.
2.
I got 3 6s. Add them to the pool. I got a 4 and a 5. 2 2s.
Yeah, we got 3 6s.
I was selfish and rerolled mine, but I needed them.
Anyone who gets less than 5 hits, take 1 psychic damage to your mental hit points. And I'll describe kind of what happens.
I would never get 5 anyway because I'm only freaking at 3.
Remember that. And take some dice in the pool then.
That's my.
Willpower?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You just gotta get at least 2 6s and then hit those too.
Yeah.
So,
Mental health, so I'm at 5. So that
the
would-
wind is howling and screaming. You feel a pressure in your minds. It's something huge and smothering. It's like the chalices, but bigger, more suffocating, strangling the life out of every individual thought you have in your heads.
Master Dan.
A headache hits you like a splitting maul to the face. Pieces of your mind dissolve. What is your favorite color? Where are you? Which hand do you use to masturbate?
Both.
Both. That's so that's round 1. Because of the wind, reduce all ranged attacks by 1 die. That applies to you guys and whoever's incoming.
Okay. So it would just be my shoot then?
Yeah, like your shoot.
Okay.
Would it affect magical as well?
It'll affect magical as well.
So back down to
Round 2. Everyone make an intuition plus resist willpower roll.
So is this still like in the initiative then?
Yeah, we're in an encounter now.
Okay. So has my fumble now?
So basically we got one.
Yes,
Run away?
your fumble has gone away.
Okay.
Oh,
So we rolling what we were just re-ran again?
2 6s.
If anyone wants to move around or cast any spells or do anything for round 1, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to if I can.
Go ahead.
Well, actually, how long is a round?
A round is 10 seconds.
Yeah, I got
10 seconds.
Yes. So your base duration of lasting 1 minute would last
Reroll what was
6
6 the
rounds.
first time. Yeah. You want
Just
some
like
dice?
anything.
So then can
How many you
I?
want?
Probably give me 4.
I would like to
Because I'm
attempt
roll 3 and I
to
got 5. So.
pool cast a spell and pull my
Might be get
blood
stronger.
towards my head to fortify the willpower.
There we go. And then 2
You can do that because you can do mental
we
stuff.
do 5.
Go ahead.
Four.
It would be life plus blood magic
We
plus
rolled
health.
one of them.
Or 2.
Got it. Is it 5 again? So we're trying to hit.
Yeah, the difficulty would be 5.
Okay.
But we're going back to round 1, and like if anyone wants to do anything, because we are in an encounter, like you can
Okay.
cast spells and stuff.
7.
7,
7 hits.
so 7 hits. So you have boost 7 to your resist willpower.
Thank you.
I want to try to like see if I can perceive anything from the shadow realm that's different.
Okay. Use your magic in place of like an observation check. We'll call it shadows as the specialty.
Okay.
I got 5 hits as well.
And so now I'm also then rolling for the.
Yeah, yeah. Once Kevin resolves what he's going to do, we'll move into round 2.
Okay.
Even the dogs are going nuts.
Apparently.
You got 5 hits.
5 hits. There are souls in the storm, but like the storm is not directly manipulating souls.
Okay.
I think you know enough about like the Bloodless's MO that you're detecting the souls of like the Bloodless in the storm in the form of dust.
Okay.
So this is shortly going to start dumping people out. I think you'd be able to pick that up.
Okay.
But nothing is directly connected to like the Shadowlands. This isn't spreading to the Shadowlands or anything like that.
Okay. All right.
Is there like
I
a
let
ready
them know
action
again
thing?
soon.
What's that?
Is there like a ready to action?
There's not a ready. There's like held actions. Like you can say, "Oh, I'm going to do this when this happens." There's also reactions. Reactions use an action from your next turn though, rather than being their own distinct thing.
Okay. I guess I can ready an action for if something tries to come between those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay. All right.
Me too.
Yes. We're now in round 2, where we'll make our resist willpower save.
I got 5.
You got 5. Okay.
Oh, I got 5.
Yeah,
It's
6 again.
prescience.
It's intuition plus resist willpower.
Well, looks like I'm the next one is revving up my resistance.
I think it's supposed to be tough though too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who got less than 5, take another psychic damage to your MHP. Other than that. And it's the same type of thing. Like this, some magical effect is like chewing into your minds and like fucking with it.
I just hear the.
It's that damn
Yep.
shot.
The shredding psychic pressure eases off of you all, and vague shapes of gray grit spit out of the twisting funnel cloud and coalesce into stumbling bodies. Their armor is tattered, and they carry broken weapons and kind of stumble around listlessly. There are 30 of them.
We're dead.
15 of them kind of fix on you guys, and the rest start to stumble away into town. As the blood starts stumbling around towards you guys and into town, light starts to go weird. It's hard to see through the billowing grit and debris in the air, but the sky starts to darken, and then the sun itself kind of blinks, and a dull red orb is in this, and kind of becomes a dull red orb in the sky, and the whole world around you guys turns red, like red light. As that's happening, you hear someone scream "Soo-wee!" at the top of their lungs, loud enough to be heard even over the storm. And Carter Cade rides into the middle of town, riding a boar that looks like the big brother of the monstrous thing Nana rides. He's holding onto the boar's saddle with one hand and firing a revolver into the sky.
Twice the name.
And he rides to the intersection, going after the stumbling bloodless that start to split off and head out into town. In his wake come 24 grunting, squealing boars that shred through 15 of the bloodless confronting you, pulping 7 of them into wet gray mist. So,
Good job.
put 7 like bandit type minis down. And kind of set them right on the other side of that barricade. Yep, like right about there. kind of all masked up, and that will be like where more start to appear in later rounds.
Okay.
So they just like materialize.
Yeah, they kind of coalesced into like clouds of dust, and then like became
Rain, like-
living people.
Thank you, sir.
So we started with 30, like 15 were about to confront you guys, and 15 kind of split off to like head into town. Cartercade tore through there on a boar with a bunch of boars, shredded half the guys facing you, and now the boars and Cartercade are chasing like the other stragglers that started to go into town down. He will not be participating in the battle, but he is chasing down like looters and that kind of thing. So, these bloodless also go on initiative too. So we will start at the top with Bach.
Alright, so we lose a die to ranged, right? Yep.
Yes.
I still think that's fine. So I'm gonna shadow hop over to there.
Okay.
And then throw some shadow daggers at him. The shadow daggers use shadow stuff or shadows? I can't remember.
Shadow stuff.
What's her range again?
So range is 6, but we have that augment spell thing where you can make it longer. So
Holy shit!
like they're
Yeah, I'm just throwing at the closest one.
Okay.
Is it just one die or do I have to?
so for every 6 inches is 1 die lost. So it hit the first guy. You have
I
to
rolled
either use
3
a die,
ones
lose a die, or
and
like
5 sixes.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll 3 of the 6s and put 2 in there, Austin. I got 2 more 6s and 1 more hit.
I got 1 hit on defense for whoever you're targeting.
Okay, put 2 more in there. All right, so that's a total of
You lost it.
8.
Okay. Which one are you targeting?
The closest one to
Knock him over. Okay.
Is movement considered one of your actions?
Yes.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Because we get
So
2
is
actions,
it
right?
dead?
Yeah,
now
move
if it's
and then,
knocked
yeah.
over?
It's lying on the ground with a dagger, like, pierced through it.
Okay.
Surely my crypticness doesn't mean anything.
Right.
You're up.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have been clearer.
so my movement is 2.
You have 2 actions each round. You can use an action for anything. You could move and move. You could move and attack. You could attack and attack. However you want to use your actions.
What's running?
Running gives you a boost to dodge, but a burden to anything else. Like you get +1 die for dodging, but -1 die to everything else.
Okay. What's my attack stat is?
It's with your axe. It's strength plus fight plus swing.
Plus fight. Plus 2. So it'll be 3 plus 2 plus. And if I do 2 hands?
It's another
Yeah,
one.
this one. Okay.
That'll bring you up to 6.
So I guess I'm going to run up next to the one he just downed.
Mm-hmm.
And with 2 hands, I'm going to just come all the way down and double tap it.
Okay. Okay. That one
Yeah.
on its head.
Yeah.
Okay. It gets no defense. You deal. I don't know how much damage you deal, but like you lop its head off. You can remove that one from the field.
Yeah, we didn't go over how much damage I deal.
It's calculated based on how many hits you rolled versus their defense. So like if you roll 6 die, you get 3 hits. I roll 3 die and get 1 hit. My one hit on defense will take away one of your die on attack, and you'll deal 2 damage.
So I got 1, 2, 3 for strength. So I'll roll it anyway. 3 for strength. And then you said fight, so that's 2.
Yep.
Plus
Plus 1
I
for
have-
using 2 hands.
But I lose the 1 because I ran.
Yes. You don't need to roll anything. You decapitate it. It's gone.
I did get a 6 though, so throw that in.
Go shortest, man.
We see what you're trying to do.
Good job. Good
I need all
job.
the dice in there just
Good
so I
job.
can
Game the system. Game the system.
I need all the resistance help I can get.
Yeah.
So that was a run
Johnny's
and an
using like
attack.
4 of those a turn, so.
Yeah.
That brings us to Malfurion.
I'm gonna shoot a big boulder at that guy.
Do it.
I'm a support character. I support by getting 6s.
Man, I've been rolling terrible.
Fucking roll horrible.
How do you do that? You see that shit?
Can I?
Dude, it's my dice.
Can
so
I
I'm
inspire
sorry.
him?
Yeah, absolutely. If he needs it. I would wait till he figures out how much he got, because
I hit. We're gonna roll one of these.
He freaking rolls and bounces
2
off the
hits.
carpet.
2 hits.
No,
I
no,
got
no,
4
no,
hits.
four.
The other
Oh,
dice.
3 hits.
3 hits?
3 hits versus 4 hits.
Nothing.
Do you want to give him inspiration? It's 3. He got 3 hits versus 4 hits.
I'll give him inspiration.
That's one
So you have
die.
to roll a special die and it hits on 3 up.
Yep. So that's
That
a
one-
hit.
So that's 4, but that's still what negates.
That's 4 versus 4. That's no damage.
Give me 2 of those.
And
He's like, I'm gonna get
He's
something
getting-
out of here.
take the hero die. You did 5. 5 versus 4. He goes down.
You actually may have been close
one?
enough.
Yeah,
to-
just knock him down.
Where that would have been a fumble.
I can't. He's got a cape.
I think so.
It was fucking close.
That's action 1. What do you want to do for your second action, Malfurion?
He wants to trade his dice.
I'm just gonna move. How much can I move up?
It's on your sheet, your movement. Just right there. 4.
4 inches.
Well, if you move, you can't. That's your right.
Yeah, he knows. He wants to get closer so he doesn't have to
Oh, bird.
do it. Yeah.
All right, that brings us to Steve.
I'll shoot the one with the sword.
You going with the sword?
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 there. I got 2 6s, but I don't know what to do yet. I don't know if I should replenish or.
Oh, 1-1. Do 1-1.
I'll do 1 Well, put another in there because I got 6.
Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, you're good.
I got 4 hits on defense.
I got 6.
6. All right, that's 1 damage. Which one were you targeting?
That's 2. Wouldn't it be 2 damage? 4 and.
Yeah, he's
4 and
like,
6,
which
yeah, 2
one?
damage.
Oh, so yeah. The one with the sword right there in
Alright.
front.
Tip him over. Someone, whoever can
I
reach.
don't know which one it is. This one.
All right, tip him over. All right.
Ooh, it's too bad we don't have something we can just drop in the middle and go. Take them all out. You know what I mean?
That brings.
4.
Was that 2 actions, Steve?
Oh, that was the only one. Sorry.
I'm gonna use this as my inspiration counter.
Okay.
3. You gotta
Which
count
bit
the
was
dice
that?
now.
You're shooting him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got 1,
Still gotta use it.
Hmm?
Still gotta use my long range. 6.
I don't know if I have to anymore.
So I used my strength, right? Strength.
Agility with your pistol.
Is it? Oh, shoot. Then I get 1 extra. No, it's the same.
But you lose a die because of the sandstorm.
That's right. I got 3 6s, 2 4s. So that's 5.
I got 4 on defense. You did 1 damage to him. He goes down. Okay.
Oh, put 3 in the. Wait.
Jesus.
Put 3 in there.
The
Yeah.
hero pool.
We need those dice.
No.
That brings us to Boar.
And there's 3 left.
There's 3 left standing.
Alright, I'm gonna slice my hand a little bit and throw some fiery bolts at all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Everyone has ace.
Ooh, using some multi-attack.
Yes.
Piece of paper.
9.
Okay, so can someone knock one of them down? You got 9. 1, 2, 3. Knock another one down.
No more guys with capes. They can't fall down.
I saw that. It's too well balanced.
1, 2. I think that's not quite a fumble, but yeah. Okay, knock the third one down.
Damn.
Nice job, guys. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Yes, that's 6. Okay.
Well, I mean, one guy's like totally gone.
One guy's totally decapitated.
Yeah.
So just give me
Oh.
1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the decapitator in chief right here. That was purely happenstance. I haven't watched any of this.
You guys can feel, the casters can feel like that weird magic surging around these guys that are lying on the ground. Not completely
Come back alive.
Uh,
The beer's not sitting right.
remove one of them for me. Doesn't matter who.
That I can reach.
Stand one of them up. Remove one of them. Stand one of them up. Remove one of them. Stand one of them up. Okay. All right. So, that one of them, let's see. Do they have ranged weapons? No. They just have clubs and swords and stuff. So,
Clubs and swords and stuff.
So that one in the lead there uses a move action to stand up and move towards Angus.
This one?
Yep. So he's going to attack with a club.
Okay.
So you're going to defend with strength, or not strength, agility plus defense dodge.
And then I had ran too, so I get a
And you get a +1 then.
so strength. That's 3.
Or no, agility. It's
Agility.
Agility plus defense.
Is medium armor, then it's 2.
Yes.
Could
and
he
then
choose to parry that then?
He could, but well, yeah, he could.
Pivot.
I don't think it would offer any benefit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but
Yeah.
like if you were a parry, if you put points in a parry instead of dodge, would that make sense at that point? Or
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like if parry should use strength or agility. That's been my big concern. Why
And then
I
I
haven't
get the
used
1 for the. So I got to pull 5 dice.
plus your armor, which I think is 2.
Yeah,
because you're
I
muted.
did. So I have agility is 1, defense is 1. I don't have dodge or parry. So then
I thought you had 2 in defense.
I
Oh
had
nope, you only have 1. Okay.
changed it to fight.
Oh, that's right. Okay. And then you have 1
And then I have the 2 for the armor, and then 1 for the run.
for that. Okay. All right. So you roll and I roll.
that's what I'm trying to do right now for my magic too.
I got 5 hits and a 6, so put it in the.
I got 4 hits. No damage.
Nice.
The next one is going to use an action to stand up and move towards Angus.
This one.
Same situation, Angus.
Are attacks of opportunity, I think.
You can use a reaction to attack him before he attacks you. But the reaction uses an action from your next turn, and it has a -3 dice.
No, I was just asking, like, if I moved away.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Nobody likes those.
No attacks of opportunity other than being able to use a reaction whenever you want.
Okay.
So this
Your
is
parry
1,
was
2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm asking because if I could just run to the next
Oh,
guy,
I
I
gotta
could
roll for your.
You gotta roll defense.
again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a 1. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And
I got-
rerolled it.
So right now he's going to deal the damage to you because you got 4 hits and he got 5.
Yep.
No.
So still only 1 damage.
One slashing damage as a knife hits you.
To your
Comes off
physical
your
hit points.
PHP.
HP? Okay. So I'm at
PHP.
10.
And then the last one, he can't really.
You wax the other guy.
I think either way he goes, he doesn't have the movement to really. What's his run? His run is 6. He is going to run up to Steven. This guy here. Alright.
Cool.
So it's agility.
I say run, but it's more of like a confused shamble. And all 3 of them are like gushing gray blood out of.
So they were like
the
a
wounds.
zombie type. Little for all.
They're not zombies. They're kind of like thralls. Yeah.
So that's agility, right, for defense?
It's not attacking you. It was just
Oh.
getting up close to you.
Oh, okay.
We're back at the top with Bach.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to take my first action and throw a knife at one of the ones, at the one to the right of the one close to the barricade next to Angus.
Okay.
This is fucking unreal, the amount of 6s I'm rolling. Put 2 in the thing.
We're gonna run out.
8.
We're gonna start using them.
He goes down permanently this time.
Okay, and then I'll throw another knife.
You want me to take them off? Then?
Yeah, take him off.
Throw another knife at the other one
Okay.
by Angus. Okay, that's worse. 2.
He got 4.
Okay.
All right, Angus.
So it's to take an attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's strength plus fight
Plus swing.
plus swing.
Plus 1 if you're using 2-handed.
So I don't have anything for swing. Yeah. So it's 6. I'm gonna swing at him.
Do it. I will
And I'm gonna aim for the neck.
aim for the neck.
Trust me.
I am going to take a couple 2 dice out of there.
He got 1 hit.
Got 1 hit.
Yeah.
You got him.
Still taking 2?
Yeah, why not?
You can. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you just roll your regular dice or whatever.
Okay. So I'll roll 6, another 6. I just got 3 more 6s, and so I guess I'll put 3 in there.
Okay. He goes down permanently.
Okay. And then I've got another action I can take.
Yeah.
Can I leap over
I
the
think you probably
barricade?
should
Like
be a
jump over the
max limit.
barricade?
What's your jump?
I think that's it.
6.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can jump 6 inches.
I don't know how
As your
many
action.
fit in there, but that should be how many.
I mean, that's basically what
Okay.
you have. Is
I'll jump 6
wherever
inches
it
to
is.
land
Yeah.
For using more
But I'm saying like Clint should like as a
like right
as
behind
a
him.
rule should say like it
Like right
maxes
here?
out at some
Yeah,
point.
it's fine.
It is. I wouldn't say that is.
Yes, but what
Now he's
what is that
mobbed,
number
so
is
he
what I'm saying.
reduces his
Two
defense
smaller
by
dice.
1. Malfurion.
Launch a boulder at that one.
Launch a boulder. Cover him in rocks.
I guess you max out at 30.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. that's a
Does
lot.
jump cause a penalty?
No,
Oh,
at least not yet.
not yet.
Not yet. At least not
It's
yet.
like I might have
Like, don't
to.
Maybe at some point. We'll see.
Don't abuse it.
No, I'm not going to abuse it. I just was like,
6. He goes down permanently this time.
because my jump is farther than my run, but
All right.
as funny as I think it would be to play a leap barbarian and this from
Ooh, add the bonus as you leap and come down with the
All right. So
Yeah.
everyone, next round. everyone do the intuition plus resist willpower check for me. And again, if you get a 5 or less, or if you get less than a 5, take 1 psychic damage.
I think I might need to change my dope stat if that's okay from the agility to the agility. Just because I didn't know that the intuition would be a thing for that feat or the intelligence.
Give me 3 out of there.
I'll just give you the 3 I just rolled.
There you go.
A lot of 6s today. A lot of 6s.
Well,
I rolled a 6, but I had to use them. Use it, and I still failed.
Every time you do that, I get to roll 7 dice.
Yep.
So.
If you got 4 or less, take 1 psychic damage.
Oh, 4 of us?
4 or less.
Oh, that's right, because you needed 5. That's
Yep.
Is that another round then, I assume?
Yeah, we're starting a new round.
Just want to make sure I'm keeping track of my...
Roll willpower.
Yay! Did we forget to do that?
Nope.
No, you're.
It's a new round.
The psychic damage is like at the start of each new wave, not each round.
Is this tornado still like above us?
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's still whipping around like crazy.
Do I think I
He
could
knows.
leap up to it?
What's that?
I needed the hero pool dice. Wait, hey, we went through some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some were used.
I used 4 of them because.
There's 3. I got a 5.
Good job. No damage. So, the psychic pressure eases off, and vague shapes gray spit out. It transforms into a group of bloodless. There are 12 of them this time. A bunch of them focus on you guys. A bunch split off to head into town. You guys are moving. They're moving. Everyone is getting ready to murder the shit out of each other. But then the road beneath your feet starts to go liquid, like a drop of paint in water. The road beneath the funnel cloud starts to turn red, like to wet red blood. It's not deep. It's like up to like the soles of your boots, but it's all the road itself.
Blood?
Through town is now red blood,
Oh, that's wonderful.
and then almost like drops of paint in it. Gray starts dripping out of the funnel cloud and spreading across the red.
Wow, thanks. I like this.
The bloodless are dealing with the same issue, so everyone is going to move a little bit slower than usual. You all have your movement and running speeds reduced by 1.
Okay.
In addition to the status effect of the ranged issue.
Okay. So that it's stacking.
It's stacking.
Okay.
From
So we're down one more one? Like
No.
for shooting?
No.
Okay.
You're 1 for shooting and then
Okay.
1 for movement and running. From behind you guys, a couple sticks of dynamite come out of the dust in the wind. And you can see that they're spitting sparks from mostly consumed fuses. The dynamite sticks land in the midst of these bloodless and explode them into bloody smithereens
Yay.
that are swiftly picked up by the funnel cloud and turn into gray grit.
Give me 4 more days.
Give me 1 more dice.
And Tuck screams out to you guys, focus here, I'll chase others into Carter and I'll chase others into town. And that brings us to the 4th wave. Everyone make an intuition plus resist willpower check.
Is there how with this funnel cloud, like how close is it, like how narrow of a point does it get to, like above us?
Sorry,
Is it,
gotta
like,
use these up, boys.
Your arms were-
I
arms
used
width?
2,
Yeah.
I'm taking 3.
Thereabouts.
could I like loop up and try to like grab it and try to like grapple it close?
No, because it's wind.
You ever hear of Pecos Bill?
No way.
I have heard of Pecos Bill, yes.
I mean, this would be something that would.
Put one in there, roll a 6.
Can I make a tornado the opposite direction?
I still failed, yeah.
You could attempt to. Oh, Arya, I'm so sorry, girl.
Oh, you mop.
I bonked you. I bonked your back. I'm sorry, girl. Yes.
So, as
One of
a
the trained
player,
specialists they meant.
what happens when
That's
I
what I'm saying. Try it.
go to
Do it.
0?
Are you at 0?
No, I'm at 2. I just want to know because
When your mental hit points or your physical hit points drop to 0, you pass out for a minute.
2 more.
So we just took 1.
If you got a
Yeah.
4 or less on your resist roll, you take 1 psychic damage.
I rolled a 6, but it was only 2. So
4
I was
or
like,
less. So is it weakening?
No, it's
No, it's always been 5.
It's always
Yeah,
been
5.
the difficulty is 5. So if you hit 5,
Oh,
you're
okay,
fine.
okay. Either way, yeah. Nope.
Okay, so what if I make a tornado go in the opposite direction?
You could see if that would do anything.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay. Let's start this round first.
Okay. I still want on round 3. I still want to see if I can try to like leap up and grab.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to try to grapple this thing closed.
As the psychic pressure eases off this time, 5 weird-looking guys appear out of the gritty cloud. They reek, metaphysically speaking, of that weird magic junk. They are absolutely covered in tattoos of teeth and chalices and that sort of thing. They've got quarter staves. They're wearing dirty gambesons. As has been the trend, 3 of them focus on you guys and 2 split off to make trouble in town. So we'll start with 3
Okay.
sorcerer types.
Yep.
As Bach, is probably getting ready to throw some shadow knives. One of the sorcerer types literally just splits in half. He, let me see here. He just completely comes apart in 2 bloody pieces, not quite down the middle. There's a shimmer in the air, and Cade appears. He's howling and screaming in Hjalruzvad. His sharp teeth have cut up his lips, and he's bleeding from all around his mouth. He's wearing a shirt of scale mail that is so bright and shiny it looks like the scales are mirrors. And he has a massive hand-and-a-half sword that looks like the blade is made out of glowing milk, like it's more liquid than solid, and it's kind of faintly glowing. It's wide but thin, almost kind of translucent. He howls at the red sky like a fucking wolf and screams out in Orcant, "Come out and play at war, you little tattooed pissants!" And then he says something like "Drool and Hrock," hungers for your gritty, piss-reeking blood, and charges off into town chasing other sorcerer guys.
What does it take to get a clash like that on
Steve,
Way
and
cooler.
do you know Hjalruzvad, the language, on your sheet? Is it on there somewhere?
I doubt it.
It's HJ, a V, and a couple A's.
That trader's camp.
I shout out, looks who like he came out to play.
Oopsie the finger.
Where's the language on here?
Up on the top left, I think.
HJ.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You 2 know that there's no direct translation from what he called that sword to Orcant, but it means something like separator of souls or reducer to smallest piece.
It's a sword of
He's
fuckery.
cool.
He's cool. He's a cool guy.
I must have it.
And while all this is happening,
Lord of Edges.
Lord of Edges.
while all this is happening, kind of spreading out from the funnel cloud is a wave of teeth. The dirt at the sides of the road starts turning into human teeth. Buildings start, like doors and walls start turning into teeth. Windows start turning into teeth. Some of the teeth are yellowed with age, some are cracked and broken, others are brown and diseased, but now the sky is red, the light is red, the road is blood turning gray, and now everything else is teeth.
Just for the record, no healthy teeth?
No healthy teeth.
Okay.
Not a single healthy teeth. Some are like filed to points, some are just like oozing pus.
Just
some
want
are
to make
bleed-
sure I got the image.
No healthy
I'm
teeth.
gonna shoot a teeth and hopefully I hit a nerve.
So, these 2 sorcerers that are left have an initiative of 3, so they go first.
Where are they?
He's got it.
No, I meant like where?
Yeah,
They
where do
would
you
come.
want
They
them?
would probably be
Right,
in the same
right,
spot.
same spot everyone else appeared.
10 foot above us, so nobody can hit him.
Don't give him any
So they are going to go.
What are they, stupid? Why do they keep coming right here?
So let's see.
This guy
We've
trips
got-
over this rock right here.
Left that one just in case.
And that's a misfire. Boom! Oh!
Actually, that's the one that Alfarian threw at the one.
Yeah,
that
there you
killed
go.
him.
There you go.
So we have 2, 5,
I got a job. I did.
6, 7, 8. So that's 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. The first one there starts screaming weird, foreign-sounding magic.
Which one? The red one?
Yeah, the red one there. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Do I recognize the language?
No, it's weird magic. So a spinning field of like dark energy appears in front of both of them, like kind of whirling. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. So they have. It's going to last for 2 rounds, and it's for boost 2 to defense. Okay. And then his next attempt is going to be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, but there's range. He is going to target. I don't know who everyone is. Angus, Steve, and Boar, with darts of magical energy. It's not going to do anything. Go ahead. It's going to be agility plus defense plus dodge. Agility plus defense plus
Did you
dodge.
just hit every single one of those motherfuckers plus 2 6s?
Yeah, it looks like 2, 4, 5, 6. That stays there. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7. I got 7 hits.
So I need to be rolling as well.
Yeah, agility plus defense dodge.
Does 2s count?
No.
3.
I got a 4.
Can I get some special inspiration for 2s count?
3.
3.
4.
4.
You two take 3. I guess it would just be. I guess it would be. What kind of damage would it be? We'll call it slashing. It's like little magical blades of grit. And Boar will take 4 slashing damage. 3, 3, and 4 off of your physical hit points.
Okay.
That's that guy's turn. And then is that a blue guy? Is that a blue guy? What's he gonna do? He's going to go for a more targeted attack. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I tell what kind of type of spells are being cast? Or like, how does that work?
I think in combat you would have to use an action.
Okay.
Like you'd have to use a reaction to like quickly assess what they're doing. But you have a general sense that it's this weird magic of Cheerzov.
Okay.
It's 5, 6, 7. Yes, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. He's going against Angus though, so that's ranged. So I took it out of 7, 2, 4, 6, 7.
Do I get any benefit from cover?
Yes, you get +1 to defense for cover. Actually, you all would have, so it's 3, 2, and 2 damage. So you all 3 of you gain 1 more hit point. I forgot to factor
Nice.
in. I forgot to factor in the defense, so we're
Just
just
want to
gonna,
make sure your razor works.
It does.
So you'll add a die to your
Like-
defense. So he's going to target you
As well
with
as
a
any
bunch
razor
of
does.
a bunch of grit. It's going to hit you like a
Ton of bricks.
more like a blasting spray of grit. We'll call it that.
We're all getting hit again?
No, just Kyle,
Oh,
Angus.
Like a sandblaster.
Yes, that's the word I could not find. A sandblast
The
of
DM
grit.
again.
You said
Agility plus defense dodge,
You know, but
and
it's
+1
one
for cover.
Yeah.
that's not good. I'm gonna take 3 die from there.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I guess I only need 1 die from there because I just kept exploding 6s. So I got 4. I'll roll 1 from there.
Okay.
Which is a 6, 5,
4.
4. All right, he only got 5 hits. You completely negated his stat.
Are those only roll 6s, or
This one is. We just rolled a 5.
I'm gonna have to go melt mine so they're a little heavier.
Yeah.
His other attack is going to target Steven. That's 6 inches, yeah.
So it just rolled a 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So agility plus defense dodge plus your.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
good. You blocked
7,
it.
8.
He fires a cloud of
Put
dust at
3
you, and your
put 3
fucking
in there.
armor blocks it.
Put 3 in there, please.
All right, that's them. It's now Bach's turn.
All right. Bach is going to attempt to shadow jump. Well, he's not gonna. He's gonna do the shadow jump. So yeah, I got 12 movement, so no problem there. He's gonna shadow jump back here, and I'm gonna try to like shove him toward Angus.
Toward Angus? Okay.
Yes.
How does shoving work?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's find out.
He moves 20,000 feet.
I definitely do it with shadow magic, though, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
with shadow magic. Okay. All right.
Wait,
Not
so
to add any complication to things,
You're gonna
but
shove him towards us? Just kidding.
he can't run far enough. So yeah, I'm trying to help him.
Oh, I was gonna jump at him and bite his head off.
Oh, well, that works too. Hopefully he'll be close enough now for you to do that for
Maybe
sure.
he'll be prone.
My jump is 6, so I,
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
I was like, that's the only option I got.
Are we still shoving? Or-
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he didn't know that, so I can jump at the other guy and bite his head off.
Okay, you make you shadow stuff because I think you would like blast him with shadow magic tendrils to like kind of push him and drag
That's
him.
what I was like thinking. Yeah.
Okay, so you do that, and
Okay.
he will make a agility plus defense dodge.
You know, even if the jump thing maybe take like a minus defense because you're like recovering from like the like minus a die to defense,
The 6 hits that I got.
Say that again.
6.
like for your future for the like take a die off for jumping
Oh yeah,
because you like
yeah, because you would have to land and stuff, and that might
Yeah.
throw you off balance. He got 6 hits.
Yep.
He got 3 hits, so he moves 1 inch directly away from you.
So basically in line with the other guy.
There we go. Angus, was that it for Bach?
But you got one more.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
Move and then
Oh, that's right.
the shove.
I'm
I
going to
forget about
jump
movement.
on the guy that did all that damage to me
Okay.
and bite his head.
The red guy or the blue guy?
The
one that-
blue.
The one that did the 3 damage to me.
I don't remember who that was.
I think those
It's the
the
same guy attacked me, right?
We'll call it the blue guy. It was the blue guy.
okay.
I did all that work. I hope it was the right guy.
It's like I'm gonna jump at him
Okay.
and make a bite attack on his head.
Okay. So
doing-
strength
he's
plus
doing the Mike Tyson.
fight plus
Mike
unarmed.
Tyson.
Yeah. Strength plus fight
So it's 2.
plus. Is it unarmed?
Yes.
I don't have. Would that be brawl?
Brawl, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, 6s.
Yeah, that's 2 6s. That was a miss. So I have 4.
I got 5.
Damn.
Damn.
And you bite him and get caught on the gambusing around his
yeah,
neck.
we didn't attack him again. So.
Nope.
I
He
moved.
jumped and then he attacked.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Alright.
I always forget about movement.
That brings us to Malfurion.
Alright, I'm gonna try making
Sorry.
a tornado
Sorry,
from
getting
the
that-
direction of their tornado.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
love it.
trying.
Tornado.
Presence
I always forget that.
plus
Druid
Druid plus weather.
Weather.
Yeah, go for it. Let me know how you do, and I'll figure out what happens.
Maybe do like the for Jeff, like maybe do the opposite.
Yeah, I love the heads of those dice.
What's
You
that?
get minus defense, but plus like your next attack because like you're leaping.
Yeah, kind of like a charging type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, maybe. That might be a good
Just to
idea.
kind of balance it.
Yeah.
She likes down here. She just likes to whine.
Where's the ones the minus the attack plus the defense?
Well, it's everybody's down here. And everybody in here has dogs.
Poor sad baby.
Then 1 3 because I gave me one good die.
So then there's only you got 15.
13.
Seems like that worked to me.
That's pretty fucking good.
It's slow.
That's high magic tier, so
Okay, I think I know what happens.
Malfurion just fucks everything up.
You and Sparky force your Sparky's magic out into the storm, and like little tendrils of like lightning start sparking across the little bits of dust and grit in there, and you can see like as the storm progresses, like there are shapes coalescing in it to be deposited down, and your sparks are arcing out and like disrupting these little clouds of dust.
yeah. Goodness.
So that's cool.
Everything goes in reverse, and we gotta fight everything over again.
Your little itty bitty elemental is not sufficient to reverse this ancient, unknowable creature's like full magic, but you're having an effect with your 13 hits. You
Shares.
fucker.
If I could turn back time. Starts playing.
Was that one action? Do you have another action you'd like to do?
I could throw a bowler at the blue guy.
Yeah, throw a boulder at the blue guy.
Do not miss.
Do not miss.
Do not miss.
Gonna hit you. So did you make the shadow thing behind him, or was that like a...
Yeah. So I did him jumping in Hero Forge, and then I found an X-Men. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I found a cool Nightcrawler model that had him exploding in the shadows, and I basically cut the two models apart and put them together.
So you actually had to print them out and then cut, or did you do it in software?
I did it in software, and I printed them all.
11.
Fuck off.
Is he dead, gone, disappeared?
It was 11. Okay. Most of his physical hit points are gone. He's still alive. Steve, were you going after blue or red?
He was going for blue, right?
Yeah.
Blue. Okay. Blue guy is looking very ragged. Even with his little magical field trying to force stuff away, the rocks or rock hit him pretty good.
I'll go aim after the blue. Since he's the one looking ragged. And he attacked me. Oh. That's not too bad. Oops.
Yeah, I guess it looked worse.
I'll take one. See, hopefully maybe I can get at least one done on him. And now we're tied. Fuck. Nope. We tied.
Okay. No effect.
I'll do it again.
Do it again.
This one looks better.
That looks more better. Yep.
He is fucked up.
Seven hits.
I'm at 7, plus I can roll 2 more.
Like, give you inspiration too.
He gave you inspiration as well, so roll another one, but it's success on a 3 or higher.
I got a 5. So I'm at plus. So 2 hits on you. So I got 9. Right.
Yep. He is barely hanging on.
Oh, come on.
That's right, boys!
Barely hanging on. And that brings us to Boar.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep this.
Tiny games.
Here, can you borrow one of yours? So I know that's my expiration day.
I'll kind of slice my hand again, and then, but instead of like my burning attack, I'm just gonna like viscously throw my blood at their faces and try to obscure their vision to help with reducing their dodge.
Okay, so more like a debuff effect? Okay.
Does it have to be your blood?
Yes, his blood is magic.
Say, because the whole like streets are blood.
Yeah, no, it would have been cool. Like I'm fine here, but
That would have made some
You can
fucked
see
up
that in a
energy.
little puddle. Like, you've cut yourself a bunch, you can see that in a little puddle around you. Your blood is normal, surrounded by gray. So this would be a status. If you're not trying to do damage, it's just a status effect.
just to destroy their dodge chance.
Okay, alright. So I will... That'll be resist, I think, toughness. So... 3...
Bach really wants these teeth to go away.
I thought about showing the teeth tooth, but I was like, I'm not wasting my shot.
Bach
Yeah.
doesn't like teeth.
Not these teeth.
Not these
Well, the
teeth.
whole, everything's teeth. Oh, dude, this is right here. Look at it. Rocks are all teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, I hate it.
Nashmares.
You got 8 hits. He got 4 hits on his defense, so you have 4. Do you want to just do debuff 4 for a minute?
Yep, for both.
Oh, yeah, if you're using it for both? Okay, yeah. I don't feel like rolling in, so it's just, they both get -4.
Okay.
Their defense dodge. So,
Excellent.
that was your first action?
Yep, and then now I'm gonna try and
Yeah.
burn good with my blood.
Austin has unlocked the potential of the magic.
Well, once I figured out how it worked, I'm like, this is cool. Oh, I still roll like ass though. Jesus Christ.
So we got 1.
Look how many.
I think it's 4.
Bunch of dice over there.
He got 1 hit.
Yeah, I got 6.
Are you going against both or just
Yeah,
one? Okay.
basically, because I have it overcapped where I can just.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about that. So we've got.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely do
They
that.
both get 1 hit.
Cool. So I did 6 hits. So.
So 5. Okay,
Flip
1
one.
goes down,
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
and 1
This
is
50-50
bloodied.
nice.
So this one's down.
Yeah, blue's down. Red is looking pretty rough.
Down as in dead or down as in.
He fell over.
Okay.
You don't know yet.
Which ones are
No, I just meant down. Do I take his model off?
Okay, I just want to make sure because I have these as 15, so I can
So-
control those.
I think that brings us to the top for my guys. They have 1 round left on their little magical fields of defense. So let's start with blue guy. He has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna re-roll that. That was cocked. 3. We get 5.
Yeah.
Yep. Blue guy stands up as his action.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm very badly burned.
And for his second action, he forms this like stabbing blade out of hardened grit and like shoves it at Angus. So agility plus defense dodge. Why is that so hard for me to say?
Because it's a mouthful. I gotta make a like flash drive for cards, and I gotta figure out how to do that. For what? So I can like, oh, I'm fighting, so I'm gonna do this. And then just,
Oh.
4.
he always giggles when he's like,
Well, it's just it exploded like Bailey time.
You got.
I do love exploding
Nothing.
mechanics. Like, it's so much fun when it's when they're hitting.
Well, so I rolled 15 dice on my
How much is
and
that?
I rolled
That is 7
You know,
hits.
Can I make
6
a reaction and give
Says
him
9
armor with rocks?
misses.
Yeah,
And they were
absolutely.
all threes.
Roll magic
Oh,
plus strain or whatever. Hang on 1 second.
Say, what do you do?
Reaction.
Because it's a reaction, reduce your dice by 3.
So it would be by 1 because
By
you're
one,
overcapped.
Okay.
Hey, Richie. You got it.
Is he using high magic as well?
He's, yeah, we've got the same peak, 17 or whatever.
Okay. Okay. So that's for
Most magic is over here. High magic.
10.
10. You get a boost of 10 dice to your defense for 1 minute.
Oh, that's what you're doing?
Whoa! Yeah, that's baller.
so then you gotta roll it now.
What did you do? You just add it? Just buffed them?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, well, there you go.
So you get like a bark skin or something.
Yeah, a bunch of, he said rocks, so a bunch of rocks.
Oh,
Just-
even cooler.
Angus is covered in rocks.
Looks like the thing.
Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot about that.
4 hits out of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 physical damage. How are you looking?
I got life.
You got life?
I got life.
I got
I'm not
5.
dead.
I'm not dead.
Okay.
The only hit points that matter is 0. I
So
play black mana. That's fine.
that's red guy. I hate to pick on Kyle, but
Do it.
I think I have to.
I'm there. I'll pick on them next turn.
All right. He Red is going to do basically the same thing and stab at you with a blade made of grit.
Was he still covered in rock?
He's still covered in rocks for a full minute.
So that's 6.
Oh, damn, dude.
6.
He definitely made up for it this time. He did damage to the blade.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a mechanic you should do. Defense dice, like double attack dice.
if the attackers double the defender, it's a fumble for the defender.
He rolled 3 6s and I don't know how many damn 5s.
Well, he only got 4 hits.
I have 3 6s. I'll throw those in there. I got 4 5s, 5 4s, and then
Yeah, you're good.
6 fails.
Okay. So that okay. I'm fine. Was that Red's first attack or second?
It was his first.
First, okay. He's gonna pick a softer target and lash out with a whip of dirty gray grit against Bach. there's just this gray grit sword like sticking out from between the rocks and Angus's chest.
Something to the chest.
1, 2,
Well, this is
3,
where he goes. We're going.
5,
Oh, we got 4 hits because I made of rocks.
6, agility, defense, dodge, arbor, whatever.
Alright, agility is 6.
What is the penalty for heavy armor?
So I'm high magic
Medium armor
dodge.
reduces your movement and run speed by 1. Heavy reduces it by 2.
How many hits did he get?
6.
Alright. I'm at 7, so I'm gonna put 2 in.
All right.
That's where all my stats went, mostly. Shadow magic and dodge.
It's a good one to get.
All right. So
I
that's
have
2
none.
turns. So their little magical fields go away. And that brings us to Bach, I think.
Okay. Bach is really torn on who to attack because like he didn't like that the red guy turned around.
Hit the red guy.
He really hates blue guy though. So Bach drops down into his shadow and claws out of blue guy's shadow with his daggers stabbing up his back. Dagger.
So that would be, they get -4 to their. I think it's only 4. Their defense dodge is 4.
Yay! How?
Who are you going against?
Blue guy.
Blue guy. I got 2 hits,
I'm gonna roll my.
and he has 0 hit points. So you just need to hit him once.
Okay then.
It's got a bunch of 6s.
I'm gonna put 4 fucking 6s in. Okay. I got.
One rolled out.
I don't know what we would do without that one right
Hey,
there.
you never know.
5. 5 hits.
You mount him and destroy him.
All right. Destroyed.
Destroyed.
Okay.
He is mounted.
They only get 1 redo. Because
I know the
Cheers-
wizards respect.
The talent is called Chirzov's Will. And that was your first action?
I took 2 actions
Oh, you
because
took
I had
two.
to go through the portal
okay.
to get to him.
I
did
guess,
I look at him with my big smile and like teeth, and I go, "My turn."
he looks upset.
That was apparently all talk.
He got 3 hits.
You can re-roll that
I'm
one.
gonna roll the 6. That didn't work. So there's 2 hits.
They do have shit defense.
Yeah, I am going to. Can I inspire myself?
Yeah.
I'm going to inspire myself with 2.
Angus takes a moment to pull a mirror out of his pack and says,
You got this. You got this.
You got this.
I got a hit, and that was was this the 3 or the 2 that rolled here?
I don't know.
I'll just do 6. So 4 hits total
4 hits. That's 1 damage.
with my axe.
Okay.
You got one more.
Or wait, what? Did you bite him? That was
I
your
used
first.
my axe.
That was your first action. Okay. So you have a do you have a second one? Are you
Yeah.
using the second one?
2 hands with the axe. Come down on him again.
Ooh, that
2 6s, a 5, 2 more 6s, another 6 and a
Well, you never
5.
re-rolled.
Yeah, I got a roll. I got 2 hits.
I got 4 on just 6s plus another 3.
Okay, he's down. He's down. He's down. They're
He
both-
is dead.
there.
Well, he hadn't went down.
He's
yet.
he's down and he's dead. Okay.
Oh.
Fuck off, mage.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said.
He's
Yeah.
like off the board.
Yeah, he's gone.
Well, you said that they can go back.
At this point, he cannot.
They needed both of them.
The tornado saved.
Cheerzov is very disappointed in him.
He shit down his
All right.
neck.
So, roll a d6 for me. 6. Okay. All right.
It's either really good or really bad.
No, it's good. It's very
How it's
good.
been going here. Watch.
You got a 6. You get 6 demons instead of 1.
Exactly.
Destroy my tornado, bitch.
All right. So this round is done. We're moving to the next wave.
Give me 4 more.
Intuition plus resist willpower.
Give me 4 more dice, please. Well, do I still get his dice too? His inspiration dice?
No, you used it. Didn't you?
Oh, I only use it once?
Yeah, you can only use it.
Oh, okay. So I give that back to him. I thought it was like reusable. Oh, baby. You get
Or
the
do you
damage.
take dice from there?
Woo,
I'll
doggy.
take, we'll
That's
take
a
2
good
dice
roll.
out of there. Just take 2 out.
Oh, okay. Should I take 2 more dice? Yeah, give me the 2 you just put in there. I'm at 3 right now.
If anyone wants to move anywhere, go ahead.
Put 2 more in there.
If you want to retreat behind cover.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
Here. I'll bump you there.
Fucking got 4.
Because you can shadow step out, I gotta leap.
I got. Before I pulled from the dice, out of my 10, so I hit 2.
Well, I rolled that many and I got 4. So. You think it'd be so easy to get 4 or more? You know, it's like, come on.
Well, like, this is Clint's design game, but like that's math and dice is hard. Like, you think like you start off with a simple concept, like you have a 50% chance of hitting it. Like it should be easy from there. No.
The chances change.
So,
roll more, flip more coins.
Figures and shapes start to, the psychic pressure eases off, and figures and shapes start to like coalesce. 6 of them, like the dust clouds, like spatter apart as your like little lightning bolts you put into the cloud hit them. So, what happens is 4 warriors appear, and 3 sorcerers.
Oh, you're weird.
Yeah, they don't deserve to come back.
Hopefully you don't say that about me.
We're gonna call blue as the warrior types for the sticks, and red for the sorcerers.
Oh, okay.
The warriors are blue and they go after you guys.
It was how many? 4 and 3 or 3 and
4.
3?
Wait.
Do they all go together?
He said 4 and 3.
4 and 3. 4 warriors go after you guys.
Yeah, but do you want all 4? Is what
Yeah,
I'm
just
saying.
So we need
they're all
one
already
more.
there.
Yeah, we need one more.
And the 3 sorcerers go before you.
Well,
No, you're fine. I don't know. I didn't want to help people. These are what you.
I'm gonna make this easy.
Blue.
Oh, nice.
I had them all color coded already.
Nice.
Are those? What are those from D&D or?
Yeah, they're just random packs that I bought over the years.
And then can you put a black one before the red ones?
Great.
Yeah, it's a big house.
That makes me feel good.
Makes me feel good too. So the first thing that happens is 2 shots ring out. You don't know from where. One of the fighter guys goes down. The warrior types goes down dead.
Oh.
Just remove them.
Just remove him.
Yeah, I'm the one just trying.
And then one of the sorcerers gets removed.
Put the green
this
one.
Yeah.
The green guy?
Yeah.
So that
he's
it's all color coded.
Oh. You did all that work just to put it right there.
That's alright. Clint just like making me do extra work.
No, that's fine.
I appreciate everything you do for me.
I know. I'm just teasing.
So,
Granny!
6, 7, 8. Okay. The first sorcerer, 2, 4, 6, 8. He uses his first action to evaluate, which, because of a talent, he gets 2 dice for that. His next action.
Gonna evaluate my foot up his ass.
Is going to be targeting Bach with a spell.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You get +1 to defense because of the cover, which I have only been paying attention to intermittently. But nonetheless, he sends out a cloud of sparkling grit darts at you.
Just dodge.
Just dodge.
+1 for coverage.
I'll put 2 in there and 1 there. 3, 6, 9.
I got 7. Fuck you. That's his actions.
Dodging in out of the shadow realm, baby. It's literally like thematically why I wanted to take so much like dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's also fun rolling. I roll more dice for dodge than I do anything else.
That's fun. I'm pretty even on fight and dodge, so
I
get
have no
6.
fight. If I
guess-
couldn't use my shadow magic for my daggers, I'd be screwed.
Well, I got 6 for fighting and 6 for dodge for defense.
So, the other mage. I don't know what to do. They're kind of stuck. I can't really retreat. I think he's going to target Angus. Oh, I got to reduce it by 1 because it's ranged. And you have +1 to defense because of cover. So,
I still have the stone skin.
yes, you still have the fucking stone skin. God damn it. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, magic.
3.
Yeah, that was solid. I really like not being tethered to a spell list.
Yeah.
I get how it might be.
It's. I like the magic system because you can think about it and like there are different ways to justify different types of magic to use different skill specialties and stuff, and it's really versatile if you feel like thinking about that kind of
So
thing.
I have a 1 for blood magic. Is that something I can do then, or
No, you can't cast spells
Put 4 in there.
You have to be trained.
without a talent. But like as a human being that lives in the world, you might be called on to roll reason plus blood magic to know about blood magic.
8.
8. Okay. So nothing happens. That's cool. So, all right. Was that his second action or his first action? I don't remember.
I think that was his
First action.
first.
Okay. All right. I think he's just gonna fly off and just fly away.
The siege is not going to plan.
We can't get past the first barricade.
Can I use a reaction to throw myself?
No.
no, he's already losing. No.
Fuck. What do I want to do?
I'm gonna pull myself up by my bootstraps.
I don't think he would bother buffing anyone.
Is that the black guy?
This is I see this as the red guy weighing back. I know what he's gonna do.
He's gonna kill the guys in front of him.
2, 3, 4. That was cocked.
Oh my gosh, okay, come on.
And then I got a 6. And another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to do 3 and 3. He does something with his magic. And you see, like, his outline is starting to get hard to see, almost like he's kind of discorporating the edges of his body into dust. And that brings us to Bach, who has just gone upstairs, so... not Malfurion. Angus.
You said the storm is like slowing down a little bit?
Yes. His spell slowed it down and affected it a little bit, but now his magic has gone away.
Okay.
The guy way in back did a spell on himself, and the edges of his body kind of started to discorporate into like gray grit.
Alright, I don't like that.
And now it is Angus's turn. We skipped you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess I'm gonna run
Okay.
towards them again.
Okay.
We're -1 too because of the streets, right?
Oh yeah.
How far
yeah.
can you move?
I can run 4, but it's -1, so 3. I don't think I can reach him there.
Go ahead. You can reach him. It's fine. Move the blue guy closer to Angus.
Piling.
Piling. Yeah, the piling rules.
Okay. I will swing at the guy next to me.
I don't know what that was.
Good move.
What's that? Oh, it's a Warhammer thing.
Oh,
more
yeah.
no joke.
4 hits.
1, 2, 2 hits. So that's 2 damage?
And he is dead.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, but he has a 7-foot tall, spiky tooth rock monster
Yep.
with an axe standing next to him.
That was your 2 actions. So, Bach.
Might regret this, but shadow jump behind, jump on his back, stabby stab.
Stabby stab. So...
Need some sort of movement.
I wonder if it is. It might already be.
I have to look because that is going to hinder me a lot.
I got 3 hits.
So I'm already not doing as much damage as that.
Austin, look.
Wait. Oh.
I crit fumbled on 9 dice.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I rolled.
That's 5 ones, isn't it? 6 ones.
I rolled 7 ones on 9 dice.
You take 1 psychic damage. Or 1 spirit damage. The backlash of
Mental?
magic. Yeah, that's mental
That's
damage.
it. Cool.
So
You
that's
get
cool.
one more. Oh, you don't even do it.
Cool. No, that was my 2 actions. What the fuck? Like even crit fail. Like okay, but 7 out of 9
He's
dice.
got some special power on him right now.
That's like a super Yahtzee.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Now
Yahtzee zombies.
So I'm just gonna throw lightning bolt at the
I like
guy
that.
next to Angus.
Guy next to Angus, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Magic missile.
Oh, jeez. He made up for your miss.
Yeah. Good.
That's 1, 2.
Glad I got him to trade on
6s.
dice.
Yeah. I don't know. My dice are not the best.
I almost thought about buying more, but then they need
That
more
was my
meat.
reroll.
Your rerolls 4.
Yeah. 9.
I got 6. 3 electrical damage. Zaps into him.
Oh,
He's looking pretty rough.
I used a reaction.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, so you have 1 less.
Yep. So that brings us to Steve.
Steve. Ooh.
I guess I'll stab or shoot the one right in front of Angus.
Okay.
Because technically, I'll be trying to shoot through here. That would be a pain in the ass. Definitely made up for Kevin's. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits.
I got 9.
Well, then I want to re-roll 4.
Okay. Alright then. Yeah.
Ah, damn it. He said I had 7 before you. I got 9 again.
9 versus 9?
Yeah.
No effect.
I'll do it again. I'll roll it. I'll shoot at him again. Five. How's a guy that little be that strong?
When I was fighting against
Don't ask me
Kyle,
how
I
I
was
know.
using the sorcerer's stats instead of the fighter stats.
Oh!
So he got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Yeah, but I'm fighting the little guy? Had
Yeah.
sorcerer? Oh.
When I rolled
Oh.
when I rolled to defend with against Angus's attack, I was
Oh.
rolling a significantly smaller dice pool because I was using the sorcerer stats and not the fighter stats.
Ah.
So I probably should not have done any damage.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Boar.
So I'm gonna attempt to cut myself again and throw the viscous blood, but on all of them to lower their
All
dodge.
5? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them? Okay. So that would be
So you gotta lose like 2 dice, doesn't it?
What's that?
1 dice per 2 targets.
Plus -1
Good
range
damage.
and the distance. So -4, so that leaves me with 13 dice.
Them guys are armored up.
Yes, they are.
You didn't miss it.
What's that?
Those little guys are armored up.
All right.
He got 11 hits and he rolled,
Damn.
At least the guy in front of him is armored up. I had 7 hits and he had 9 attacks. Probably we need to get rid of the sorcerers. Get rid of those guys.
8.
8.
They all have the same resist toughness and health, so I'm just rolling once for all of them. I got a 6 hits. So reduce their dodge defense by 2
Yep.
for 1 minute.
And then from there, yeah, I'm gonna
Do it again. Do it again.
I don't think I can do it again.
I don't see why you couldn't. It would just, I mean, it would be the same roll, your roll versus their 8 dice for resist toughness. And the burdens would stack. I don't know if it's the best use of your time, though.
No.
They're a little softer for hitting already.
Yeah. From here, I guess what I'll do is I'll cut myself and then I kind of make like a large ball and I send it up in the sky and then it spears down on all 5 of them.
On all 5 of them, okay. Alright, I'm going to start with my melee guys.
Do you take damage every time you use blood magic?
No, but I maybe should.
I'm not worried.
It's
No,
only
because he
6.
took the Wolverine's healing factor.
There you go.
I can heal myself, so I guess
He's been eating a ton of iron.
So, losing my 2. So we're going to start with the 1 by Angus. How many was it? 6. 1, 2, 3. So he takes 3 damage, goes down.
this one here.
Yep. Start with the guy like on my side.
Yep.
3. He takes 3 damage. Start with that guy there. 1, 2, 3. 3, so he takes 3 damage. Go down to the sorcerers. They have 3. Silence. 8 minus 2, so 3, 4.
I think that was the best one I ever picked.
What was a good one?
1. The one in the middle there takes. You got. It was 6 hits.
6 hits.
The next guy over, he takes 5 damage, which rips out about half his hit points.
Alright.
And then the one next to Bach. 2, 4. Check all my dice.
He's one down, right?
And then the guy by Bach takes 2 damage. He is just about on his last leg there.
Oh.
Did you do that one?
So if I had sucked,
I did
I could have
both.
finished him off.
What's that?
If I had sucked, I could
Is
have finished
this,
him off.
this guy here,
Flash
you
or,
said down to
like,
5.
sharp kind of
Yeah.
things?
The 2 warriors that are still up are down to 7. And then the one by Bach is down to 2. The one next to him is down to 5. What's that count?
Do the Kalash are kind of like shark things?
Kind of. Yeah, they have like black shark eyes.
And like sharp
Sharp
elongated
teeth. But not triangular, I don't think.
like longer
Like longer predator teeth.
than like the predator face.
So we're back up at black. The 2 shots ring out. Sorcerer type next to Bach goes down. And then
Who's shooting?
that's a
I
good
don't know, I
question.
didn't say yet.
Well, the only person I know that has a gun is Pig Guy, and then the Warden. Right?
That does a gun.
Or
Bach, make a agility dodge or agility
Oh, yeah, but he had
dodge
the
defense
grenades,
dodge.
right? Or the dynamite, or I don't know. Somebody's shooting.
Not so good. 4.
A rifle round smacks into you, dealing 2 piercing damage.
Ugh. I don't like that.
I wouldn't either. Do you want to try and see if you can find where that came from? With an intuition plus observation plus perception?
Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen, but we'll try. I got a 1.
Okay, you have no idea where that shot came from.
Yep.
You're not even sure which direction you were hit from.
Excellent. I don't remember which way I was facing before I got hit.
So that sorcerer's down. That would have been a headshot. You can just remove the red sorcerer from the field. Other sorcerer.
oh, it's okay.
Oh. Two.
She's so pathetic.
She's like, you weren't petting me.
You guys don't have any animals now then? Do you have cats?
We have a cat, but I don't even see it. I don't know why I have a cat.
I just have to feed it.
I just feed it, and sometimes I see it when I wake up in the morning, but fucking pointless.
Sorcerer moves 7 inches north.
And you run away.
Yep.
Can I
Reaction.
take a reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna too.
Reactions get -3. Remember that.
So you want to wait to move it now?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they're reactioning. So.
I'm gonna do it as he runs by me.
Okay. Aria.
My roll streak is over. I rolled 6 dice because of -3. 5 2s and 1 1. That's no hits.
That's no hits, yes.
5.
5 hits?
5 hits.
What's that like?
I rolled 13 dice.
-1 or -2.
He got 5 hits.
Should
even with minus
stop
the 2?
it instead of
Even with
attacking.
minus 2, yeah. So, have him zoom in. Okay. The fighter guys.
Remove?
Oh,
Maybe
the
me,
sorcerer.
right?
Never mind. It's Box turn.
I used a reaction already.
Yep. So you have 1 action left.
Go after him
Can
again?
I try to like trip him in any way? Like
You could
using shadow
Oh,
magic?
sorry.
you could use shadow magic, like shadowy tendrils of shadow stuff, to like grab his legs and reduce his movement speed.
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Okay.
Would that be shadows or shadow stuff?
Shadow stuff.
Okay.
And
He gets a resist, which is 3 + 5.
5 hits.
he rolls 6 dice for resist. He gets 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Damn!
So
You had 6 hits, didn't you?
I had 5.
Oh.
yeah, that's Angus.
Could I throw the guy that's on the ground at one of the other guys?
Yeah.
What would that take?
That would be strength plus fight throw.
Okay. Strength plus fight throw. What if I wanted to throw it at this guy? Would he be too far?
That would be outside of your range, so there would
Okay.
be an increased penalty.
Okay. So strength plus fight throw. What if I use my two-handed axe to kind of scoop him up for an extra 1? No.
No.
3 hits.
What? We need what? We need food?
How many hits?
3.
2, 4, 6, 7. He got 7 hits. They dodge. Whichever one it was dodges the body you throw at them.
Okay.
So that body's gonna be down here now?
I'm throwing it at the
Oh,
guy
oh,
here.
okay.
I'm trying to hit multiple people at once. I guess I'll run at that guy.
Okay.
There.
Alright. That brings us to Malfurion.
Alright, I'm gonna try to create Earthquake and fall and swallow all 3 of those guys.
Create what?
An Earthquake.
Oh, an earthquake. Okay, cool. Cool.
Jesus.
Oh, let's just crying about this cheese. Guarantee it.
Seven.
So, they all have the same stats. I'm calling it a dodge roll, so it's penalized by your stuff. They got 6 hits. So they take 1 damage. You got 7 hits?
Yep.
That was 1 action.
We'll try it again.
Yeah.
Again!
Not as good.
He's trying to do it like small the guys.
I only got 4 hits this time.
Oh,
though.
nice.
Reroll.
Five.
5 versus 4. 1 damage. Nickel and diming him to death. Alright. Steve.
I like to go after this guy, but
That's cool. He uses 2 reactions to move 8 inches.
Well, then he's out of sight. He's basically, well, he's about to put him over here.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, it was. I wasn't going to. I would like to shoot at him, but that dude right there next to.
Go for
Angus
it.
is in the way, so that's where I'm going to go for. Come on, baby, nice to me.
Why? Look out! You're pointed right at Malfurion.
Hey, I haven't moved since we started rolling. I think he's dead.
Damn! Holy shit!
I got 9.
You got 5. That is 4 hit points. He is just staggering around, bleeding from everywhere. He's half sucked into a crevasse that has opened up on the ground. You've shot him. He's been stabbed. He's got 1 hit point left.
I almost want to slow the other guy down now.
Yeah, I would. Maybe we can leave one alive.
Yeah, I want to hit the other guy.
Who does number 2 work?
Five.
5.
You son of a bitch.
That brings us to Boar.
Okay.
5 and 1 are the hit point totals for the blue guys left standing.
I'd like to take a good peek, and I'll fling a piece of blood up in the air really fucking high, and I'm gonna try and heart seeker the fucking mage that ran away.
Alright.
That didn't work. I doubt.
You got 1 hit.
3.
Alright, he goes down. You pin him to the ground with a spear of blood.
That's all I had, because I had that reaction.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm done.
Alright, so
Blue guys.
the one next to Angus attacks Angus.
Okay.
This one get away.
I'm good with that. That's what I tried to stop him.
I know.
And
Especially with
attack
a
him
demon
and
a sorcerer of some sort, like he living.
So agility plus defense dodge plus your armor.
That's the words. None of the words.
And he screams something like, for Chirazov, the bloodless lord!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He got 4 hits.
2 of those go in there.
Alright. He's gonna scream for Chirazov, the bloodless lord, again! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits.
5, 6. 1 goes in there. 7, 8. 8.
That is a complete success.
Yeah.
The other guy is going to scream, fuck Chirazov! And he's going to use both his actions to run for a total of 20 inches north out of town. Back at the top with black. 1 bullet goes into red, blue guy, he goes down.
Alright, who's in the fucking clock tower, for real?
Ben.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Oh, I forgot. We had that down. So it's...
try the bank guy.
Bach. Agility, defense, dodge.
Going for both of them though. That's what is weird.
Yeah, why am I getting shot?
Try the bank guy.
Oh, that would make sense. Oh, shit!
I said that a while ago. But
Did you? I didn't hear you.
I said it was either the pig guy because he had the shooter, or it's like the warden,
Oh, the warden.
the banker guy.
Oh. Well, yeah, I said the warden and like sheriff, but I know they don't have one.
That's
8.
funny if that's the case.
You deflect it with shadow stuff, or it misses you, however you want to do it.
It's gonna be him, I bet. That's funny.
I engulf it, it drops in front of me.
So, at this point, we're still in initiative. Would anyone like to make observation checks to try and find this guy?
Yeah, I would. It's
Okay.
the first time it was an accident. Like he missed.
Yeah. Like, this
Can I use Sixth Sense?
No.
And I'm not gonna know where it came from.
The Sixth Sense checks earlier were to see if you could detect him. Like maybe you guys could detect if you were being followed.
I got
Observe.
3.
I
Got
got
three. 3?
Can I use my magic to see if I can find a life essence?
Absolutely.
Is it still with that -1 range penalty and stuff? I don't think it matters if I'm overcapped, but
The storm is still here, so it would be there, but it doesn't matter because you're overcapped.
where were these rolls for?
You guys do notice that the wind is slowing down, the grit in the air is dissipating, the red light is starting to brighten, the river of gray blood is turning back to red. It's all starting to kind of go away.
So is this
Are these
basically?
teeth shrinking?
No, it's there forever.
So the thing is this
Scrape
is
'em off
basically how
like
every
the
town
sh-
gets.
underholds the
Could
boats.
Okay, I don't.
This from,
hate it.
from
I hate it so
you've
much.
never participated in been there for an attack before, but you think this is how the purpose attacks go. You think.
10.
10. Yeah, you find him. There is life essence. You don't physically see him, but you detect life essence
Yeah.
on the top of the bank.
It's on the top of the bank. Bot.
That motherfucker gonna die.
It's definitely the banker.
I'm gonna try to shadow jump to the top of the bank.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna just duck into the
Yeah, well,
shadow
you-
realm
it's
for
your
as long
turn.
as I
It's
can.
your turn.
Oh, okay. I go into the shadow realm and spend as much movement as I can to I'm gonna try to can I peer out into the world from the shadow realm? Or does it not really work that way?
It doesn't really work that way in combat.
Fair.
Because the Shadow Realm is a different plane, which would fall into the high magic teleportation rules.
Okay.
You're kind of taking you're kind of bouncing off the Shadow plane back into the real world
Gotcha.
rather than traveling
Okay.
fully through it.
Okay.
I think is how I envision shadow jumping.
Alright. I'm assuming I'll have to take all of my movement to get there as far as I can get.
I think you can get on top of the bank. I think that's possible.
Okay, that's
With your movement and your casting, without waylaying us with multiple dice rolls. On top of the bank, the whole thing is covered in drifts of dust. So I'm going to need a intuition, perception, observation check from you.
I'm gonna put fucking 3 points in observation to this next level.
Yeah.
3.
I got 3 there. And
I got 3.
I got 3 there.
Yeah, fuck it.
I rolled 6 dice at a time just looking at his shit.
I got 5.
You got 5. I'm going to make this an opposed roll because he was not prepared for you to just be up here. So he's basically just holding really still and hoping you don't notice his silhouette in the drifts of the grit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 hits. How many did you get?
5.
5.
Roll some more dice.
No effect.
I give you 2 inspiration points.
Roll 2 more dice. They
3 up.
Even with a 3 or higher.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
You,
That's a
you-
3.
Yeah, it's 3.
I'll add another talent that says if any of your dice add up to a 3 or higher, then you counts as a hit. Okay. All right, Bach.
Like, oh no, because that would be getting there and then.
So I okay.
You
yeah.
know he's up there, but you don't know where.
Yeah, okay. I stay here. Wait, you know, I'm gonna keep scouting it out.
He uses a reaction to take a shot at you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And he's dead.
I use a reaction to call him a
No,
bitch.
it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
Okay.
Oh, he steps out. He falls
He
out.
fires, and you see the round pop out of a cloud of dust. He's like right in front of you. And at that point, he uses another reaction to take a shot at you.
Shit.
Because he's fucked.
Because he's fucked.
Tucker.
6 hits. Point blank range with a rifle round.
Still dodge?
Yes, still dodge.
What about the dice you can
6
grab?
hits ain't got shit on me.
You said you ran through, right?
I got 7 plus 1 for the thing.
All right. Okay, that resolves it.
Well, who is it?
You can't see, he's still covered in dust. You just saw the round popping out of there. You know right where he is.
You know
I
where he's
use
at.
my fucking reaction then to try to, I don't know, tackle this motherfucker off the roof of this building.
Spear him with shadow magic.
Yes, something. I just
Do
want
it.
him off.
Do it.
Jack, me off.
Okay, this is good.
And remember, you still got all that dice, man.
Well, I
Still
rolled
rolling
3
over.
more 6s, so I'm rolling these.
Maybe the SD can start storing his crits.
I honestly think that's pretty good. I rolled 2 fucking 1s.
No. You already got a handful of shit when you roll.
Alright, I got 8.
2, 4, 6, 8. But he
This is my mortal enemy. I don't even know who it is.
he has to roll out of the way to dodge the shadow tendrils, though, and you see it's Warden John Uppern with a rifle.
So, the banker, right?
No.
Oh,
No.
the guy from Crooked Tusk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, this motherfucker.
The guy that took his gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he has a rifle.
I guess it's Angus's turn.
Wait, I wonder
He's
if
up on top of the bank.
He's up on top of the bank.
So he's a part.
Do they have
of
any
the-
idea that this is going on, though?
They can hear you guys fighting up there. Like maybe you're yelling in pain. They're hearing rifle rounds go off.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just say, "Hey guys!"
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Can Angus jump and
Can I
boost
leap
him up with wind?
Yes.
Goddamn Warden John Upper!
I just like leap straight up into the air and
So would this mean that he's part of the Bloodless? Or is he just a fucker?
Yeah, you can make it work with your magic. I think.
He sure seems to be like at one with the fucking dust and grit and shit.
But he also was
You
killing
want me to roll,
the
right?
Bloodless.
Yeah,
so
roll,
that's
roll.
where
I
it's
think
like,
he missed.
I don't know where
He
this
could've
dude
been.
is.
Was he shooting at me the entire
What's that?
time?
I don't know where this dude is, so I have to make a perception observation thing.
I mean, he just yelled that it's
It's Warden John Upper.
Well, I
He's
know,
on
Yeah,
but I don't know where he
But
is
you
to
know
hit
who
him.
he is.
I
He's
know
on
he's
top
up
of the
there.
bank.
there.
Yeah, you
there
know
you
who
go.
he
On
is.
top of the bank.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't know where he is if I want to swing at him.
Just swing high because he's a little short guy.
14.
Hulk style, Angus rockets into the sky,
Lands on him.
landing right next to Bach and John Upburn.
That's our new guy.
I guess with your second action, if you want to attack.
Yeah, I'll swing at him.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Meanwhile, Bach's thinking, how the hell did he do that? He has no idea it was Malfurion. like, what the hell? This guy's been holding out on us.
over here hindered by movement.
You guys hear Warden John Upburn up on the top of the bank yell, "What in tarnation?"
I'm taking his rifle.
You don't know who you're fucking with.
Oh, I don't know what he's got. I don't know.
No. Naturally surprised by a giant descending axe.
5 to hit.
He barely manages to get out of the way, gets 4 hits, takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Furion.
You got one action, buddy.
No, yeah, the bank guy ain't gonna let us. How did he get up there?
I have an idea.
I will
The fake
hold my action.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You had that on there.
What's funny, Clint, is I have that big buff to deception.
What were you gonna do for your?
I'll just stand my ground.
Okay. That brings us to Steve.
There ain't no way I'm gonna get up there.
No.
Because they're not gonna let me in the bank.
I found your 6-shooter, bitch.
And is it too cloudy? Like I can't see him. Like
They're up on the angle is
no, I'm just saying.
with,
Do I
with
see?
the angle they would have cover, but I think at this point he's standing up now. You could take a shot. I'd give him a bonus to defense based on cover.
I don't want to get shot again.
Go ahead, take a shot. I'll give
Yeah,
him 2
he
dice
got-
to cover.
So what's my shooting again here? 3, 6. And we still got the burden for long range, right?
No, it's gone. Burn to long range is gone.
It's only one dice. Oops. That's a 6. Ten.
10. He got 7 hits, and it's also a fumble, so I'm going to up it to 11. 7 hits, so I'm going to up it to 4 damage.
I'll do it again.
Go for it.
It's usually when I do it again that does it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and then I get 3 more. That's 6, 7, 8, plus 2 more. That was that 8? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits.
I got 7 hits. Oh, Warden John Uppern has seen better days.
Good.
Killing that motherfucker again!
Boar.
Can I see him?
Yeah, I think at this point you guys know where he is. If you move far back enough, you can see him.
Okay.
He'll have a little bit of cover, but
Okay, so let me know if I can even do this, but I'll try to like conjure like a blood lasso and try to rip him off the
you
roof.
can absolutely do that.
Okay, I'll attempt to do that.
Okay. This would essentially be a grapple check.
Get over here.
Grapples, where are you? Okay.
Yeah, blood harpoon sounds way cooler than blood lasso.
Well, I'm trying not to kill him. That's my.
Oh, I don't care at this point.
Well, I just
but-
don't know why he's
Yeah,
with the
no,
bloodless. Like that's what I don't quite understand.
Kevin agrees with you. Bach doesn't.
So he is gonna.
I think you ripped him down.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, one of these days I'll have to get with you and figure out what I need to
He's
take
coming
feet
down.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
13.
I'll hide the
13
building.
versus 7. So that's I can't do math. That's 6. Yeah, 6. So
It's more than half.
I'm gonna say he moves 6 inches towards the edge of the roof, and that's enough to put him over. Unless anyone disagrees.
Nope.
I accept your ruling.
And he falls about 20 feet to the ground.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Now we killed him.
I might have killed him.
If Bach agreed with Kevin, he might try to save him.
Can I have my grapple action to
He has 1 hit point left
Oh, there we go.
as he hits the ground.
Nice.
Okay. And then he loses that when he hits the ground.
No, no.
I was gonna use my reaction to grab his collar and go with him.
To go with him!
Why would you? Now you killed him.
I mean, I guess.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Alright. John Upper is lying in a pool of blood.
I shadow jump me and Angus down.
Can I also then use my second action to just to take the gun away? Like, maybe just
Yeah,
shoot the gun
yeah.
away from him? Like,
Yeah. I think he lost the gun when
Oh,
he went,
okay.
went
Well,
over the roof.
Then I'll just not do that, because I just don't want him to shoot us.
He's at 1 hit
Box
point,
throws
but
it
I'm
to
going to say he's
Steve.
unconscious.
Okay.
Because he just got blood
Right.
suit or harpooned off a rope.
This is my rifle. This is my gun.
I'm gonna tie him up, I guess.
I guess, I guess the encounter would end.
Yeah.
It takes a minute, but the wind slows down, dissipates, the dust dissipates, the blood turns back to hard-packed earth for the road, the teeth go away, the light returns to normal.
And I do my famous thing. I loot the bodies.
You loot the bodies. You don't find much.
That's fine.
You find the rifle. You
Yeah.
find John Upward's rifle.
Yeah, baby.
Um,
Fucking right, buddy.
it's,
got your shit again.
Come back again for another one.
it's a KMT Sharp 50 caliber. It has deadly 2 and long range.
Ooh, deadly 2.
It means it adds 2 dice to fight
Yeah.
when shooting it.
Long range. Dang.
Great job, guys.
That was a good one. I really like the twist at the end, too.
Well, there'll probably gotta be more twists we gotta figure out.
If I could redo it, I would remove about 2 waves to expedite things.
Oh, no,
So it
that's
has a little
fine.
bit more faster pace. But,
Well, you had those guys running, so that.
like a puppet with its strings cut, the dust storm winds down. A few bloodless come stumbling out of it late to the party, but they go down quick and easy. The last few actually seemed more surprised than anything to be there. Like I said, the blood road returns to normal. The teeth start to return to their normal materials. The light
thank
returns
God.
to normal. Finally, the storm stops howling, and you can hear people like yelling for help, calling out names of family and friends, people in pain, that kind of thing. What's your next move?
I'll go to some of the people calling out for help.
I go
most-
check on Gritty Dusk.
Go up,
That's the first
check
thing
on
I do.
Granny Dusk. She's fine. Everything is fine, and like no one, like you guys had this place defended. Like I had certain criteria about what were going to happen if like you couldn't recruit Cade or Tuck or whoever, and like certain buildings were going to burn down, and certain people that you may or may not have met were going to be dead. None of that happened. You recruited everyone you were supposed to.
Nice.
And everyone holed up in the bank, which is what was supposed to happen. As far as like attacks on towns go, this was like 100% success for you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how it's done, Tuck.
There's still a little bit of like structural damage, like superficial damage to like buildings and stuff. The wind was blowing. There were crazy yahoos with knives and clubs in town, but mostly everything's fine. Harold Barker, after he unlocks the bank, has organized some townsfolk to create a pile for corpses of bloodless near the ridge. Word is they're going to be dumped into the pauper's pit. I don't know if you guys want to help with that,
No,
or if you just
throw
want
them
to
in the fucking bank.
throw them in the bank. I don't know if you just want to go to the Stallion and talk to Granny Dusk, or what.
The mages, did they have anything on them?
Not valuable.
Not even necessarily, but just like information like who they were?
Oh no, nothing like that. Nobody had any kind of identification on them.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna go around vibe checking everybody.
He's gonna go hit on that friggin'
Oh yeah,
Smith.
the
Oh,
Smith.
okay.
They're gonna say
Well, I want to
Joey
make sure. I
Bartender.
want to make sure she sees me
Yeah.
checking the vibes.
So you find Red over with Harold Barker, like dumping bodies into the pauper's pit, and you see something odd. There are people around. There are bloodless corpses. Some have been gored by tusks. Some have been like split into pieces by that sword that
The milk blade.
Cade had. Some have been partially exploded by Tuck's dynamite. You also found some that have had their throats ripped open by like a wolf. Not like a Kalesh like teeth, but like savaged by like a dog or a wolf or something. And you also find some bloodless in the stacked bodies that are going over the ridge that have like blackened extremities, like they suffered from frostbite. But you make yourself aware to Red, and she's like, "Oh, thank you, Angus."
Okay.
Hey, you didn't have to use your artillery either.
Yeah, I didn't have to use artillery.
You didn't have to use the artillery. Do you want to use the artillery?
No, we'll save it for.
Okay.
It's a special tool
For
we'll
Harry
need for
time.
later.
You notice? Did I tell you that the artillery is cold to the touch?
No, you did not.
The artillery is cold to the touch.
Okay, it's cold to the touch.
After Granny gave it to us or before?
After she gave it to him.
Okay.
You guys, some of you wander back over to the stallion, find Doc hard at work treating like sprained ankles and wrists, and that's about it for the injuries that happened.
That's a win.
I can mend everybody up too.
Yeah.
But is the warden like tied up, right?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
tied
just want
up.
to make sure. And then if he's like tied up, I'll just go and heal the town, I guess.
Okay.
Going to the hanging tree, the hanging tree.
You see, just like Angus did, you see some bodies with the exact same type of wounds I described. Like some dead bloodless, look like they've been savaged by wolves.
Is there
Or
like
wolf.
any like surviving bloodless?
Oh no, the
he's-
bloodless are dead.
okay.
Bloodless are dead. Yeah, because you like blood lance that one that was running.
Yeah.
You could chase him down. So, you find Doc in the stallion treating sprained wrists and ankles. Granny's not there.
Oh.
And I assume you're like, hey, where's Granny? He says, well, I've had my mind and hands working on other things for a bit, but I haven't seen her since about the time you fellows walked out to meet the storm and fight the bloodless.
I think I know where Granny is.
Is she in the
Bang? Still?
hidey hole?
No.
Granny! I guess we'll go to the bank, 'cause that's where the last she was seen, right?
Nope, she wasn't ever in the bank.
With like the life casting stuff, like if I know a person, can I try to seek their life essence?
Yeah, you can try to find her life essence.
Okay, I'll attempt to do that.
Make a check.
You don't feel it.
Would I be tied to her in any way with shadow magic or no?
You could try to detect shadow magic and see what happens. Are you with Doc? Or are
Nope.
No, I'm with Red.
You... Okay.
I was just gonna.
What'd you get?
She said put the
One.
ball on the
1? Okay.
On 9 dice.
On
I
9
get it.
dice.
I get it.
Okay.
7.
7. You don't detect the Have you ever used life essence to detect Granny Dusk before?
Specifically Granny Dusk? No.
Okay, all right. You don't detect anything.
Okay.
She's a bloodless.
Well, she's gone. I'm just wondering if like she's the one who turned into like a werewolf or some shit.
Granny Dusk werewolf.
Well, dude, when I was getting shot at, or like, and then I realized she was shooting at me. I thought it was Granny Dusk. You focused on her cane so much. I thought her cane was like some type of gun or
Some
something.
type of rifle.
And I'm like, oh, Granny Dusk is a badass. And she kept trying to shoot me. I'm like, no, not Granny Dusk.
All right. Do you go around town looking?
Yeah.
You walk out the door and you see that the general store door is open.
I want him.
You find Granny Dusk in the general store. The front door looks fine. Someone opened it. Granny's seated on a counter next to a big fancy like brass and bronze cash register. She's smoking a cigarette and she looks tired. Her ears are drooping and her shoulders are kind of hunched forward. Her yellow eye flicks to you guys, and she takes a deep breath and flicks her cigarette to the ground. Well, my dearies, it looks like our town survived. A little rough around the edges, but we made it thanks to your help keeping the Bloodless under control and focused in the center of town. Do you guys have the warden with you, or are you
I didn't know what to do with them.
I'm gonna drag him through the town.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just thought we
she
tied him
says-
up in front of the bank.
She says, I'm not thrilled we had a warden taking pot shots at invaders and defenders alike from the roofs of our town. And I'm not thrilled about the potential ramifications of shutting him down, but times are strange and we cope as we can because we must. Let's take a night to rest and recover, and I'll speak to some others around town and we'll set up a potluck gathering to bind the community back together.
I'm like, this is my rifle, or this is your rifle, this is your gun.
So everyone, for starters, increase your heroic reputation by 1.
What is that? Where's that at?
It's up by your attributes. I'm already... You guys don't have to worry about it. I have your character sheets up right here.
Is that the H?
Yes. Reputation H.
Yep. Okay. Sweet.
But
What does that do?
Preparation.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might become relevant, might not. Just depends on what you're doing and who you're talking to. So, anything else you want to do tonight?
I mean, the town's somewhat settled. Can we like figure out what the fuck the warden was doing?
Yeah, I think you question him.
Wait,
Okay.
he's well.
I'll ask him some questions.
You slap Upper and Awake, and his first statement once he kind of comes to is, you all are in so much fucking trouble.
You still look like I has 1 hit point.
Yeah, he has 1 hit point.
Okay.
Okay, it looks like you're the one in trouble right now.
I'm not the idiots that attacked a legally appointed warden of Cusset.
What the fuck were you doing?
Defending this town.
By shooting me?
Yeah.
Explain that.
You might not understand it, but you're a fugitive.
Not to this town, I ain't. And you're in this town.
I'm still a warden of Cusset.
Yeah, and you're not in cousins.
What?
Yeah.
What
yeah,
makes
that's the whole continent.
That's the whole country.
any
Is it?
proof that he's a
Oh,
warden?
yeah.
Like any proof that you're a warden?
He's got a badge on him.
I rip it off his chest.
Okay. Tear a hole in his duster.
I stick it on my chest.
I'm the warden.
Look at me. Look at me. I do it now.
Oh, God.
I got to see Nana here. They're both fighting over it.
I'm the warden now.
Is there a jail cell we can put him in?
There's a place you can put him. You can find a place.
Yeah, I think we should, because I honestly don't even know what to ask him right now.
Well, he shot.
Unless you
That's
do.
fine.
He
No,
was going
I-
after us first.
But it would make sense that if you're a fugitive, because we kind of fucked up Cricket.
What's that?
Kind of fucked up Cricket Tusk, huh?
A little.
So.
He told you to get out. He gave you the curfew. You stayed past the curfew. At that point, you were under arrest. Then you fled him, and Tuck blew up his deputies.
And I'm still carrying around
And you
his
stole a gun.
I'm still carrying his gun. I thought I took care of him, though. I thought I shot him.
No. You didn't specifically say you killed him. He went unconscious, and then I rolled I can't remember if I asked you or not if you specifically killed him, but I rolled a health check to see if you did.
Yeah, I think you didn't. I think you left him alive.
I think he's left him alone.
I thought I took. I don't know.
I thought I remember
Anyways.
like it actually being a
So what are my new
cognitive choice to-
responsibilities
No, I
as
took his
warden?
gun, whatever. Because I thought we made a joke about like, yeah, that won't come back and haunt us or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh. What's going on over there?
He put his dice here, and he arranged it, and he looked at me and he said, "So what are my new responsibilities as a warden?" I'm fast forwarding to the next day.
That's fine.
It's now the 5th of 7th month, 2024, 0800 in the morning. You're all on the Stallion with Granny. Kind of putting back together the dining room because that was moved for the assumption that there would be injured people getting care there. A lot of tennis elbow and sprained wrists. Granny made oatcakes and eggs for breakfast. She doesn't look as wore out as she did yesterday, and she's back to smoking her grinning skull pipe. That was all stuff that's not relevant. She takes a long, slow inhale on her pipe and says, "Now what are we to be doing next, my dearies? We had close to, what, 40 or 50 or more bloodless here in town yesterday, and we bloodied their nose something fierce from what I can tell. If I'm remembering correctly, you all said there was a decent-sized group among the pillars of the stone forest when you were around there. You were over there. Around 100, that was right? That was what you guessed?
Yep.
Yeah, probably about half that now.
To further recall your reconnaissance, it seemed as they were heading towards the old ruined castle overlooking the stone forest. We can't know how many were within the castle to begin with, but it seems to me we've destroyed at least half the reinforcements that were coming to the castle. I think it's time you boys headed up to the castle to see what you can see, and if you feel like you're up to it, kill a whole heap of these bloodless fuckers. Stack them like cordwood, and when you're done, string them up and hang them from the cliffs."
Well, like figuratively or like literally?
Literally.
Alright, I'm in.
We're heading to the castle.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen with the warden though? Like,
I don't know.
okay.
What do you guys want to do with them?
First,
I
we're
asked
gonna
Granny
have
Dusk. Yeah,
Yeah,
like, what
can we-
do we need to do here? What the hell's
clear
going
our
on?
name.
I don't rightly know.
Is it better he
guys
goes
in a
away? The pulper's better.
Leave him until the job is done, and then let him out.
Or we just like, all right, you can go, but we're no longer fugitives.
You're 0-2, motherfucker.
You're not getting away the third time. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't be cool with that.
Well,
Let
everybody says
me
he's
talk
a
with Mr. Barker, and we'll see what we're going to do with this warden.
Everybody says he's an
As
asshole.
far as clearing your names, as far as I'm concerned, you're all clear.
I appreciate that word.
We got Barney
It
Fife
was
over
so
here.
good. He was just so deadpan. What are my new responsibilities as warden? Just... Good, Kyle. It was good. So what do you guys want to do for next session?
I've been wanting to go to the castle.
Yeah,
It's
I
fun.
want to see what's going on there anyways. The only other thing I want to do more is go to Wheelbarrow Mine, but I don't want to do that yet.
I feel like it's a death sentence
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
go there, though.
Yeah, there's still something else we need to do.
I will say this.
Hey, Warden Uppern's not in Crooked Tusk if we want to go to Crooked Tusk and
could
see
do
Matlock
that.
Mason and sure.
Yeah.
On the way up to, we could take that.
But
loop
we
or
could always
whatever.
just keep him in the jail and do that. And then,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
okay, so doing it after the
Yeah,
castle.
either way, I don't care.
I just don't want more recruits to go to the castle.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
What's that?
Order
I
of
was saying like
operations.
go to Crooked Tusk on the way to the castle, but he's saying do the castle first and on the way back.
Okay.
And I think I like his idea better.
Go to the castle first?
Just so if we do it to Crooked Tusk, I don't know if there would be more recruits at the castle, potentially.
Don't want to dilly dally.
I just want to point out that if you had fucked around and tried to destroy the lead-encased goblet, you would have gotten back to Ragridge in the aftermath of this attack.
Ooh.
That's why I was rolling dice and documenting times very closely, and like
We made the right choice.
you missed Lakewood because you fucked around with the first chalice.
Yeah.
I was very happy that this is how things played out.
Most of us learned from the last time we hit the chalice.
Well, we still, well, the first time we didn't
have
know
the
what
chalice.
was going on.
Yes, you have the chalices.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Well,
think
the one
one's in the
was
hidey hole.
destroyed.
No, the one's in the hidey hole, one's in your... I'm assuming both were probably in
One's
there
encased in lead, and the other has been smashed to bits and put in the
Yeah.
hidey hole.
Yeah.
I thought it was melted down.
One or the other.
I think it was melted down because it was silver and we melted it down. And then the other one's cased in lead.
I can't remember 'cause we couldn't get a fire hot enough to melt it, could we?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it's gold.
Okay.
Relatively low melting point.
Okay.
It's just damaging it makes you guys makes everyone pass out.
Right.
I think that was the issue. But that was session 5, Black Blizzard Rising of the Trial Arc.
So number 1 is